You back? I believe so. This is working. YouTube chat is working. They're working. My thing is working. My audio is on. Is that true? I believe so. The sound appears a bit imbalanced. Turn that down just a smidge. Okay, perfect. What's up, guys? Yes. Is everything working? Can we be sure? The fact that you're asking that now. No glasses, raisins. Yeah, no, I went to the eye doctor. I got some contacts. We put them in. I got the monthlies. I'm not paying for dailies anymore, man. Dailies are expensive. Guys, welcome to the prep screen for the Draft Relay 2026 FE7 Chaos Edits Auction. This, I think, is going to be a real good format. We have FE7, but basically everything. Well, not basically everything. Very, very, very many things are different, right? So what I'm going to do is the first thing we're going to do is just kind of explain the format. This will maybe take like 20 minutes. Perhaps I'm just glasses raisins. Glasses have some nice swagger. I think. I mean, real ones will remember. Back in the day, there's like a lot of clips on me from like my old channel where I was wearing contact lenses and whatnot. Yeah. Let me see. Let me make sure I have the YouTube chat open as well. I always got to get used to this, man. I like the glasses. They're both good fashion, but I was like, let me go back to contacts lens for a bit, right? Let me go back to contacts. I'll just give it a go. But I'm glad to know that I was apparently very handsome with my glasses. Everyone's missing it. But yeah, anyway, so let's go. Let's see who's in so far, man. We got Kat. Welcome in. I know Kat had to go, so I'm going to say that first. Welcome in, Kat. Papa Lotto with the first, as usual. Zeta Negi, glad to have you. Haro L, for some reason, not playing Slay Spire 2. Belly Cozy, welcome in for the first time. Glad to have you. European or what? I know this is an earlier time than usual. So, am I trying to get the European audience, or am I trying to get the Americans at, like, bored at work audience? Which one am I trying to get with a 9:45 a.m. start? Lots of glasses. Do you take reduction in real life math stats? I mean, kinda. I don't know. I messed up multiplication the other day. My excuse is I misheard. The student asked me what was 15 2/3 times 3, and I thought they were asking what was what is 15 or what is 14 times 2/3 times 3. I'm like, what's going on, man? Like, what are you doing? But no. I just misheard it. But anyways, this is FE7. So the way it's gonna work is, and let me pull this thing up if we can. Also, let me get something like less intense. This is like a massive player phase music thing. What's the preps thing called? What's the preps music called in this? I'm trying to remember. Prepare to charge. There it is. Friends of you. A long time since I caught a stream. It's been a long time since I've done a stream. Mid-afternoon start in Europe also counts as bored at work. Ah, there we go. Yeah, no. How long do they go there? Till like, you know, 3 o'clock or something? And everyone goes. But yeah, I want to actually bring up the, whatchamacallits, the changes to FE7 first. Because there are two funky things to this draft. There is the edits, or there are the edits rather, and then there is also the auction, which is the team going on down here. Speaking of which, for the team, you're going to see 4 teams down there. This is just what my team practiced in a mock draft, or what my team got in a mock draft, or a mock auction rather. I'm going to be using the Loudheart team today with a Fiona carry, which may seem weird, but trust me, it will all be explained very, very soon. So let me have this on. Let me make sure that this is good for everybody, and that is also above the emulator. Okay, it's underneath the overlay. Which is not exactly what I want at the moment. Let's just put it here. I guess that makes it under chat. Let's put it or let's put it under chat. Yeah, cool. Zoom. Let me give him some control pluses. Okay, I think this should be very readable. I think. Let me perhaps do one of those. And this is, by the way, linked in the, if you do the exclam chaos edits command, then you should get this, right? So in any case, these are the changes to the format, to FE7 rather. So probably the most impactful one, in my opinion, is that Hector has been replaced by Fa. So rather, your Lord, instead of being Hector with his hand axes and his massive defense and his like good speed and his good stats and his wolf bale, replaced by Fa. Fa, if you don't know and have never played FE6, has a 30 use Dragonstone. She has very strong offensive stats and defensive stats, but her Dragonstone is 30 uses, 1 range only 30 uses. You can never earn it. So you get to use your Lord in combat 30 times over the course of the entire run. Once you've used it 30 times, your Lord becomes this like terrible, super squishy, super easy to kill unit. So preserving Dragonstone uses and making sure you're using them at exactly the right times is pretty paramount. Another consequence of this is that Fa only has 1 Constitution, making her very easy to rescue. right? That's something that's like very important with this Fog Girl. Okay. The next thing, route maps. There's a neutral horse on all the route maps. That's where it is. So on every single route map in the game, there's now a green horse that has 60 HP and a healing item. Its name is Ford, and it runs at the enemies. So you have to, yeah, the gift horse, exactly. Yeah, so you have to manage this. Let me make sure my YouTube chat is open as well. I'm gonna keep on messing this up as well. Okay, we're fine. So the whatchamacallit. Yeah, the green horse is on every single route map. So there's now an other phase unless you manage to pick it up. It's going to run at the enemies and not counterattack again unless you pick it up or do something about it. Every single route map has one of these. Now, maybe you just let it die, but it does have like 60 HP and like a lot of healing. So it's going to cost a lot of time if you just let that thing run free. All right. Bows now also have 1 range. So like normally iron bows are 2 range. Now they're 1 to 2 range. So basically all bows are 1 to 2 range except long bows. They're 1 to 3 range. Ballista are not. Ballista are not 1 range. Ballista is still the same 3 to 10 as before. Yo, what's up, Mac? Okay, stabs. So this one's a bit different. So, all right. Can everybody see that far right thing? Yes, okay, cool. So the ranks on the stabs are changed. Rescue is now an E rank staff, and Warp is now a C rank staff. Those are the 2 most important ones, right? The Rescue is E rank and Warp is C. Furthermore, Rescue is much more abundant and available. Both the villages in Chapter 13... Oh, that one doesn't have a mine, huh? Both the villages in Chapter 13 have a rescue staff, and also every single armory in the game can sell rescues for 6,000 gold. So they're there, and rescues have 10 uses each. So rescue is now much more abundant. Physic is... Physic is earlier, it's on Lucius, but, you know, Lucius is kind of hard to get in this format, as it turns out. Warp is like a little bit earlier, so rather than Warp being in the Battle Before Dawn, no, the Cog of Destiny village in the bottom left, it's now in a Hero Crest chest in Jeremy Chapter 27, which is like the southernmost chest. So the Jeremy Chapter, and the Jeremy Chapter will actually be very relevant. The Jeremy Chapter has like a bunch of locked rooms, and the bottom one has a chest. That chest has the Warp. Fortify apparently is on a monk in Chapter 28. I've never seen that staff in my life. So, but I mean, the main ones are obviously changes to Warp and Rescue, right? Those are very, very, very impactful. So even like very early on, units like Sarah and Priscilla can actually just like use Rescue pretty much straight away. Even units like Kanas, if you get Kanas and promote him, he can use Rescue like straight away as well. Those are going to be good. Okay, a new carry has joined, right? Or a new potential carry has joined. Radiant Dawn Fiona. She is exactly like Fiona in Radiant Dawn, with the exception that rather than promoting to Lance Paladin, she promotes straight to Silver Knight. She gets her Lance Paladin promotion gains. So, like, you know, I think for her it's like +2 HP, +1 strength, blah, 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 like +2 res. I think she gets a con. But yeah, it's basically, she promotes into a paladin that can use bows. Pretty important. Now today, this is going to be my carry of choice. Will be Fiona. I'm using, of the teams below, I'm using Loudheart. Silver Knight, broken, dude. Yo, Silver Knight is a broken class, man. Ballista should be 1 to 15. I'm sure nothing unfortunate would happen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nothing bad would happen at all. Actually, I don't think that would change too much. I don't typically go near enemy Ballista, but I guess so. It is cool. Very cool name. She's not a Lance Pal. Sag. I know, right? We never got to Lance Pal. She can never equip the Silver Gurtlunks. She can never equip the Silver Gurtlunk, right? Is that what that weapon? Isn't that what that weapon is called? The Silver Gurtlunk, or whatever. It has like 50 hit. But yeah, okay. Another very important one, floor tiles. Floor tiles now cost 255 movement for flying classes. That's right. So flyers cannot go indoors, or rather they can't go on floors. They can go on all the other tiles, but they can't go on floors, right? They can be deployed onto floors. That's legal. If you don't know, there's like a quirk of GBA games where you can deploy onto tiles that you can't move on. I think the only time that has ever been relevant in the history of Fire Emblem has been there's like a deployment tile on a cliff in the Bartray recruit map in FE6. You have dismount at home. I wish you could dismount. Yeah, no, the flyers are not allowed indoors. So the horses are, but the Pegasi, no, they cannot go on floors. Okay. Guided weapons. This is actually pretty important because the final chapter is going to be very difficult, and so collecting the FE6 regalia will be here. Are unrepairable. There we go. So all of the FE6 legendary weapons are A rank, so they're actually very usable. You can kind of just pick them up, and a lot of units can just use them, right? They're in various different places. Let me actually show. Let me check if this is visible in the thing. Here we go. Okay, yes, it totally is. So, for example, so I think this guy, do I have the cursor on the thing? Here it is. I have my cursor now. Yeah, dismount at home. I have my cursor now. So this guy, this shaman has the 4 blaze. Pretty easy to get. He just runs down. You can jab him from this tile on Uhai. Morning, Silver Knight. Oh, no. What's up, Cockroom? Nate is cool. Are you cool, Nate, by the way? I was just wondering. Cool Nate is one of my teammates. Yes, there we go. Durandal is on this mage. A tiny bit out of the way, but can probably get him. Dragon's Gate is still a hard map, right? Apparently, Maltet is in this village. Not too hard to get. Maltet's okay. I will say that, you know, they are effective, the weapons. TRS also has a map where every starting tile is a swamp tile. Oh, you can still legally deploy them. There we go. Yeah. Just got to get them out of there. What was I saying? Yeah. The FE6 legendary weapons, they are good. Although I will admit the loss of the triple effectiveness against, like, wyverns and whatnot actually is kind of painful. They're still, like, better than everything else you have. They're just not as good as, like, you know, in like an FE6, if you pick up like a Mulligear or a 4-blaze, right, or use like Maltet against a wyvern or a Manakete, you do like 70 damage twice with 100 hit, right? And this one you do like, you know, that's an exaggeration. We know what I mean. And this one you do like 28, but that's still more than your other weapons are doing, right? So like, sure. And then what else? Okay, so there's Areola. It's on the village in Crazy. So -1 Elysian Whip. I cry. I wish I had the Elysian Whip, man. But no, we're gonna go over there. The Armads is in this chest in Jeremy. That's where that is. The Apocalypse is on this mage on the left of Battle Before Dawn. Actually pretty easy to get. You can just get him over the wall. The Saint Staff is on this monk. I've never picked up this item in my life. And down here's the last item is the Miragri, so the bow. Again, the Miragri, by the way, is still the same stats and +5 speed and also 1 to 2 range, right? So nothing is new. The bows are there. Valkyrie, this is a completely irrelevant change in my opinion. When they promote, they get Dark Magic instead of Anima and it's base E rank. Now, to be clear, Flux is D. So if you promote Priscilla to Valkyrie, then she cannot use any tomes. You promote her and she's still a staff unit. So, in my opinion, this is a very irrelevant change. I think if it hadn't been done, the game would still be pretty much the same. If you've ever seen like 10-1 Priscilla, the stats are terrible. So yeah, okay. The recruitments of many units have been altered. There we go. So you'll see this is going in. I'm actually gonna do from the first chapter. So it says Fiora, but I'm actually gonna say Wrath first. Rip carry Priscilla Dream. Yeah, no, exactly. What's up, Kronos and Jill, by the way? Yeah, so the first one is Chapter 19. Wrath will join in Fiora spot, and Wrath is pretty good, of course. Now he has the 1-2 range bows, so he can use all his stats at 1-2. The next unit to join at a weird time is Wallace, who joins in Chapter 21. He's up in the north. What about 21 Priscilla? Oh, to be honest, still bad. Like, if you ever put it in a Ninian bot, I remember there's a Soyo, screw over your opponent draft. That happened about a year and a bit ago. I think it was November of 2024 where that draft happened. Or perhaps earlier than that. Perhaps it was September of 2024. Imagine FE6 unit being bad. That would never happen. What do you mean? FE6 unit? Can't happen. Get out of here. Yeah, no, this is an FE7 unit being bad. This is Priscilla, man. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, and that Soyo draft way long ago. I was looking at my team that Castle had given me, and I was thinking about a Priscilla carry. Because, like, none of the units he had given me have been particularly good so far. I was like, oh my goodness, what is this going... Like, what am I even supposed to do? And I was looking at Priscilla carry, and I put in, like, 10-1 Priscilla, and I immediately got depressed. I don't think she had a single stat over 10. Fa is good, but she has other problems. FE7 is Lin. The joke wouldn't work here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Berserkers. In Clear Sky Weather... the only reason they put in Clear Sky Weather is because when you do the, whatchamacallit, when you open up the GBA builder, it makes you specify the weather whenever you put in movement cost. But in Clear Sky Weather, movement cost for all tiles to match warrior cost movement cost, so they can't cross mountains in sea. So Berserkers can no longer do that. Luna is now only on Shamans and Druids, so Nurgle cannot use it anymore, and instead of having, like, however much crit it had, I think it had 20 crit, instead of having 20 crit, it had 0. That's what that is. Four-Fanged Offense, the requirement is flipped, so now you go to Linus if your lords are low level, and you go to Lloyd if your lords are high level. So that's where you go now. I guess if you go to Lloyd, you don't get Maltet. Sniper. Sniper now has pirate movement over water, so they can cross all the water tiles, water, sea, lake, and river, at 2 movement. I don't think this is relevant at all. We considered briefly like promoting Rebecca and Will, and they're just terrible. Lloyd has multi. Wait, actually? Oh, he does. Okay, he's right there. Does Kenneth have Armats? I guess Kenneth does not have Armats. I didn't think of that one. So here's a funny duo. So the Kenneth Jeremy one, Kenneth has permanent snow and Jeremy has no snow. Really what this change says is Jeremy has no snow, because the next change is that everyone must go Jeremy. So on chapter 27, as opposed to there being a Kenneth and Jeremy route split with the magic units and the hero units, everybody's going Jeremy every time. It's forced. So I guess we don't have the HM for Kenneth anymore. Kenneth is closed to snow. We don't have whatever HM lets us go through blizzards, so we're going to the Jeremy route instead. Battle Before Dawn has been given a full redesign, apparently. So all the green units are recruited at the start, so Nino and Jafar and Zephiel are just blue units who can control them as much as you like. Zephiel is free, I will mention. So Zephiel is completely free. Everybody can use them and do whatever they want with them. Nino and Jafar are still draftable. So if you haven't drafted Nino and Jafar, then you have to reach down and like discard their Elfire and Killing Edge in order, so that they don't counterattack. If they counterattack, that's like illegal, right? So they can do that. And then the objective is, rather than survive the turns, it's just to kill Ursula and Maxime. So Maxime is up in the top left, Ursula's still in the bottom right. Same positions. Once you... Okay, it's kill them and then end the player phase. So if you kill them, you still have like the rest of the player phase to do your stuff. Actually, it's kind of weird the first time it happened. I'm like, is this a bug? And then I hit end turn, and like I went into Kaga Destiny, so it should be fine. Okay, Nurgle is now the Demon King. I gotta say anything else? The legendary weapons are effective against him. The edits have the FE6 guiding weapons be effective against Nurgle was carried over. Thus, those weapons are effective against the Demon King. Alright, so the FE6 legendary weapons are effective against Demon King. He's a bit tricky. He doesn't move, but you know, he's a bit tricky. And then also Light got a big overhaul. So the way that Light works now is the doors open in a different order. The doors also open faster. I think it's the typical door opening order was, what's up? Bombex channel thought every team made their own changes and only prepares on their own changes. No. By the way, so I didn't mention this, but please, this stream is not meant to be for the members of other teams on the other relay. And likewise, all of their streams are not meant for me. So I'm only bringing this up now. DDD Dep. Flux being D rank is the funniest thing. Yeah. I'm only bringing this up. DDD Dep. I'm not saying you were gonna spoil it, but like, don't share with me any of the strats that they're doing. For the sake of integrity in the competition, let all their strats be secret and let all of our strats be secret. Okay, you know, good. So it's good that you know. I'm saying it anyway, though, and in case anybody didn't know that. But yeah, don't come in being like, oh, well, Mecha's team was using this carry and did this. I'm like, don't tell me that. Okay. But yeah, the lower doors open in a different order. They open one turn faster apparently as well. The S rank weapons like the Loose and the Gespenst and the Regal Blade, they don't drop anymore. Athos got his stats nerfed, so his HP is 37. Important because that's how much damage the Fire Dragon does. And his con got lowered to 4. Also important, because now he like barely doubles anybody. Yeah. Oh, but the Meko using Fa in Chapter 1? No, he's not going to play Chapter 1, Papalato. We started Chapter 11. Didn't you read it? Come on, Papalato. That was the easiest fib ever, man. I figured that went out straight away. And then, yeah, and the second part is now Route. I guess they're both Route. Or it used to just be Kill Nurgle. But now it's Route all the enemies. The second part is now also Route, and in addition to the Fire Dragon, there's like 10 Draco Zombies and 10 FE6 Mamcoots. So, bring your legendary weapons, that's the point. Or bring a lot of bolting. Anyway, that's the idea. The Fire Dragon apparently has +2 speed and -5 move. Important because the Fire Dragon does at some point start moving. I don't know if it's a turn-based trigger or if it's something else, like if you kill all the enemies, the Fire Dragon starts moving. I don't know in GBA triggers other than like turn triggers and getting into range of that unit. Yeah, I better go catch him. Yeah, like, I don't actually know of any... I know of... Or like, 2-range move, for example. Like, I don't know of group AI, but there is group AI on that map, for sure. Like, I just saw examples of group AI, so there is definitely some group AI on that map. And... Furthermore, the Fire Dragon begins... Again, I don't know if it's a turn-based trigger or if when you kill everybody else, the Fire Dragon begins to move. So... We'll figure that one out. Also, the map is much larger, so rather than just being... Like, if you remember the FE7 final map, too... You know, it's just like a big vertical thing with like a bunch of siege tomes over in the corner and it's completely irrelevant. This one, no. We have passages to the corner and the whole map is like filled with Manakits and Dracozombies, right? Doesn't part 2 light have random single enemies in the middle of nowhere? I assume they were replaced. Yeah. They also got a new, like, bridge. Like there are bridges to them now. I wish I had a save state that I could just pull it up and do it. Yeah, I just did, silly. But yeah, the whole map is connected. It's on one single big landmass. And yeah, the enemies move, and they're not like... all the sages and druids are gone, by the way. So there aren't any more status stabs or siege tomes or anything like that. That is to say, rather than the sages and druids, they're all replaced by the Draco zombies and Memcrews. Anyway, that's all of it. The second part is the auction, and I guess the auction part of this thing. Let me actually pull up one thing real quickly. Let me close that and pull up this in my... Can I open in my browser? Open in browser. Okay, found. Let me know if this works. A bit small, but so be it. I'll just move it over here for now. Okay, so it's also auction format. Play the arena lobby song? Sure. Where's that? There it is. We'll do that. Good idea, tanks. The Fire Dragon should be multiplied by 3 enough to kill all 3. Ninian didn't get revived this way through. Nah, Ninian's still here, man. What are you talking about? Yeah, but in any case, so the way it works now is rather than doing an ordinary, like, snake draft pick, like, you know, if you've never seen a draft before, it would be like the 4 of us get in, and then, like, Nate would pick a unit, Numbers would pick, Loudheart would pick, I would pick, and then we'd pick that way. Like, I would pick, Loudheart would pick, Numbers would pick, Nate would pick. Instead, what happens is the unit goes up for auction, and then we have, like, 100 points in our budget. We spend points on them in order to purchase the units. So teams may not end up the same size. It'll be like, trust me, if you're like, how on earth does this work? Just show up on the race day. It'll be like very obvious how it works. It's like actually very straightforward. The only rule that is maybe weird or non-obvious is that there is a unit limit of 9. So once you've drafted 9 units, you actually cannot draft any more. So that's it. When you run out of money or when you have 9, that's it. That's your team. So we decided on the unit limit of 9. Auction drafts are fun. Yeah, no, it was, I was a bit skeptical of it at first, but when I played it, I was like, oh, this is super nice. So it should be good. But yeah, that's the idea. Okay, cool. Without any further ado, I just want to begin with the early game strats. We will go ahead and go over what we're going to do. Should be a lot of fun. Let's see here. How do I leave? Go that way. Okay, cool. Make sure that's open. Let me make sure my notes are open. Let me change the zoom on that. To be ready to go in like 1 second. Okay, dokes. Don't break the Divine Stone. Yeah, no, I'll try to preserve some uses. And if it's not obvious how we need to do that, then I'll go ahead and put it in. So yeah, we're doing Fa normal mode, of course. Gradient Tactician. The carry for today, we're going to be doing Loudheart's team, so it's going to be Fiona is the idea. Loudheart. We're gonna do Loudheart. I forget I literally ran out of thing. I will say, yo, I made a good decision back in 2014 when I decided to call myself Raisins, because Raisins perfectly fits in the Tactician thing, right? There we go. I just knew. I was even playing Fire Emblem in 2014. I already knew. Okay, but yeah, let's get in there. So I'm going to run the timer during my like first genuine attempt at it. Let me see if this should be good. But for the most part, I'm actually just going to be like kind of just going over the strats that I'm using for this. And by the way, Cool Nate, if I ever get to your thing, or if any of my other teammates jump in and like want to discuss or share with me through something other than Twitch chat, my teammates and just my teammates, I would happily have them on. Okay, because my teammates have actually done very good work on their segments. My segment will be chapters 30 through final. So the Berserker, Sands of Time, Victory or Death, Final, and Final 2. Okay, let's get in there. And I did not forget the RNG Scrambler wall. This is Fa. We're actually going to go ahead and break down this wall. We could take some extra time with Matthew, and that actually might be the better choice. So, I want to... Oh my goodness. Okay, this is like my first time playing FE7 today, so pardon me if my inputs are like mega slow. I'll warm up, trust me, bro. Maybe later, someone busy right now. I mean, that's also going to be... Oh wait, I need to kill the soldier, right? Cool. That's also going to be like, you know, you getting to your chapter, right? I'm busy right now. I'll be at chapter 24, whatever it is, or 25. I'll be at that later, right? So, actually, I think your split begins at 25, doesn't it? No, yours is 24. Dude, they gave you 24 and then 25? That's like a joke. That's way too hard. Why'd they give you that? 22. Oh, okay. Oh, right? Is that true? So, Numbers has... Okay, let me go here. Numbers has 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, that makes sense, actually. 20 is difficult, to be fair. 22 through 25. That's right. And then Loudheart is 26 through 29. And then I'm 30 through final, right? This will be base cube section. So go ahead and do this. I don't care about getting the red gem. I don't care about any of that stuff. The money is actually pretty okay in this route, all things considered. See if I can get the double skip. You gotta like match start to get the skip the cutscene here. If there's a fade, I didn't get the first one, and then if there's like pillars, I didn't get the... Oh no! Okay. Ooh, there we go. That's actually pretty slow as far as that strat goes. So I'm still gonna sell the rapier. Elliewood is just not relevant in this. Gonna buy 3 vulneraries as well. We're gonna go over here, rescue the horse. Seems strange, but trust me, bro. Okay, we're gonna put these guys over here, and then Bartray is gonna go over here, give them the axes, put that over, and then grab the horse and wait. Okay, cool. So Fa is going to kill exactly that one brigand. That's the only brigand she's gonna kill. This entire map. Everyone else is going to be Marcus. Now, the reason for this is twofold. For one, I want to save Divine Stone uses. Game feed is cropped funny. That's actually an important... Let's go ahead and make sure. Oh, you're so right, it is. Okay, it was fine until now, wasn't it? Okay, I'll tell you what, we're gonna have black bars, but my window and my thing is not the same thing. So whatever, this is what we gotta put up with. Thank you for letting me know. It was fine until I came in. Yeah, exactly. What the heck to find myself? Why'd you mess it up like that? Look, number team isn't terribly far removed from my casual FP7 team. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to fix that real quick. But the point is, you know, I want to minimize Divine Stone usage on Fa. And I can't remember... I can't remember why exactly I had Fa kill that one brigand. I think there was something about he, like, moved. But I wouldn't mind actually going back and re-examining that. A single extra Divine Stone use would actually be rather nice. Every single use is quite good. At the moment, a team like this is spending Divine Stone on, like, breaking snags in 13 right now. I wouldn't mind finding a way to employ Rebecca and Dorcas for that. In order to, again, just save the Divine Stone uses. But for right now, I'm just going to do what we planned, which is this. Okay, and then Rebecca will go north and get that. I don't think it's actually completely unnecessary, but I don't even mind getting the secret book. Perhaps for... Well, this team doesn't have a flyer flunky, does it? I don't think so. I believe this team is Pent, Isadora, Fiona, Wallace, Dorcas, Rebecca. Anyone else? Did I miss someone or no? I'm trying to remember this. And just equip the Iron Sword. The other thing is, it's not just about saving Divine Stones. I actually really want EXP on Marcus. There are a couple stat benchmarks that are very important for Marcus hit, namely, if he levels up speed, he can double Eric on Chapter 14. So if Marcus is getting the boss kill here... Okay, we leveled speed, that's perfect. If Marcus gets the boss kill here... What was I saying? Yeah, if he gets the boss kill there, then he has 2 chances at it, because he's also going to kill this boss wire. So he gets 2 level ups, has 2 chances at his... I don't know how much his speed growth is, but it's like actually pretty dire, if I recall. So I'm just going to go there with that. I'm trying to remember what else happens here. Let's put Rebecca on the thing. Rebecca will fight that archer. She'll be assisted by Dorcas in a sec. Dorcas is on the left or on the right? I think Dorcas is on the right. I'm trying to remember. Oh well. If he's on the left, that's actually kind of unfortunate. But it looks like Rebecca didn't get hit, and she hit both of her attacks. So we're actually totally fine. So Rebecca can go ahead and just kill this archer. This archer is actually mad annoying. No flyer. Yeah, no. No flyer is a bit garbage. Okay. We go here, we go here, we go. Okay. Again, in this chapter, Fa is using Divine Stone 3 times. Once for each of the snags. Sorry, 4 times. Once for each of the snags, then once on this Pegasus, once on the other. I wouldn't mind, again, like Dorcas actually, I think, 1-rounds this Pegasi as well. So as a matter of fact, if we just have them, there's probably a good way. I bet this chapter requires some more investigation. Okay, let's go down here. We have the Iron Axe, that's perfect. Let's run this way. Matthew is going to purchase some 1-2 range for us. Hello, what's up, Pig? Mostly javelins. Actually, I did want another hand axe. I want another hand axe for Dorcas later. So I'm going to purchase 1 hand axe and 2 javelins. We're going to go along the left side, and then we're going to stand in front of Wire with the Silver Lance equipped. This is because both Guy and that Brigand are going to be coming out, so we're going to get this rescue staff. It's a very easy rescue staff to get, so I don't mind just grabbing it. Go ahead and use the Iron Axe on this guy. There is a plugin that shows the combat forecast stats while animations are off. However, the plugin is a bit dodgy, especially when it comes to the damage. So if you're looking at the damage and that can't be right, you're probably correct. Plugin probably has it wrong and you have it right. Okay, Rebecca's fine. So we don't have to move her. Okay, Marcus didn't kill boys with a Silver Lance. That's okay. I forgive him. Sorry, Guy. Yeah, with no Marcus drop strap, this is kind of tricky. Yeah, again, imagine if Dorcas and Rebecca go over there. Nobody kills the archer, but that's fine. Oswin can just sit in front of it. Oh, please don't double miss. Oh my god, I would actually be so cross if that happened. I probably should have Iron Axe. Iron Axe had a 100% chance for success there. Also doesn't spend Silver Lance. Once I'm in that spot, just go ahead and use it. Don't accept the side quests. Okay. So because Marcus has +1 speed, we double Eric with the thing. Because we double Eric with the thing, we can do a slightly more aggressive positioning on this map. We'd be good to go. Okay, so we have that. I want a Javelin, please. Get rid of that. And I want a Vaughn, please. So get rid of that. Meanwhile, Dorcas can grab the hand axe, or one of the hand axes. This actually should be completely fine. Let's make sure you're all the way down here. There's the horse. Of course, Rebecca is going to pick up the horse. Dorcas is going to fight the guys. I don't care about the Iron Blade on this team. We're just going to go ahead and get in there. We use the Javelin. Now on the next turn, because I double Eric, I will be able to go a little bit further. So let's rescue this guy, and then let's go up here to this side with the Iron Axe equipped. Now Rebecca, oh my goodness, I didn't skip those animations. Now Rebecca and Dorcas can actually just sit still for the entire rest of the map. Fa has it taken care of. We should be totally fine. I believe Fa will end up fighting 2 pirates with her Divine Stone. If I can, I will try to have Marcus kill the cab as well. There's no time pressure once Eric is dead. I'll start playing Fire Emblem games running FP4. It's absolutely insane for me to witness right now. Oh, glad to hear it, Maxwell. Starting with FP4. That's a very unusual starting point, I won't lie. Welcome back, by the way. Is FP4 the only one you've played? Oh, what a garbage. Okay. So, if that archer didn't die, probably I actually ought to get Rebecca and Dorcas involved in order to kill it. Because this guy is actually mad annoying. I can attack this guy from the south. If Marcus didn't double speed, then I attack him from the east. But because the reason for that is Rebecca is slightly more accurate with her weapon. So I probably want the horse to go on Dorcas because, or rather, he just loses less speed. If I didn't have the speed to double, then on the next turn I need to fight Eric, so there's no point to a more aggressive position. There's no point to baiting out that Nomad in the left. In this one, however, because I kill Eric, I don't need to attack Eric on player phase next turn, which means this Nomad in the bottom left, I can attack him. That's the reason why you do that. If I were slow, then I would have gone to the east of that cab, and so I'd be like 1 tile northeast of this current position. That's if I didn't have the speed. And then, you know, Eric would attack me. I would go to the tile I'm currently on with the Silver Lance, celebrate the Nomad, and then I would Iron Sword the Nomad. So everything would just be 1 turn slower. Put at 3 houses on Switch, only played until you pick a faction. Only played until you pick a faction. That's like 10 minutes into the game, so, you know. Not to gate, I'm not like gatekeeping, but just saying you barely played the game at all. I'm just stating a fact. So, and you'd probably agree with me, but like, yeah, I didn't play that game like at all. This guy's annoying. I actually might just drop the horse. Might just set him free. Yeah, I actually think that's like not even a bad idea. Okay, I'm just gonna set him free actually. That's annoying. That archer, he's actually such a problem all the time. Okay, let's just put Fa down here. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna need to... Hopefully this horse can just kind of help out there. Hopefully that's the last Divine Stone I have to use on Fa. So this guy should attack Marcus. I think that Brigand will just die to Eric, rather. Not to Eric, to Urk. Other person whose name begins with E and ends with K on this chapter. Weird how there's two of those, huh? Okay, let's see if Rebecca and Dorcas can beat this guy in single combat. Oh, it's a good start. Okay, okay, off to a good start. Rebecca can actually still attack in melee. Okay, wow, she completely sucks. Just go ahead and do that, though. Without risking death? No, it's 8 damage from that. Okay, cool. I'm actually going to leave that guy for the other one, and I'm going to go south here. First round game may have not been Heroes on launch day. That's fine, you know. I hear Heroes is a pretty fun game. Thanks, Urk. Awesome. Okay, that actually is, like, mega annoying. I think I made a huge mistake dropping the horse. Whatever. This is apparently not how you deal with the problem. Okay, the rain will actually be gone soon. Let's get rid of Urk for a sec. The rain's actually going to be gone soon, and then, like, most of this problem will be dealt with. But for right now, this horse is going to be taking some heat. I don't know when his healing AI is immediately. That's actually really good. I don't know if this Brigand can hit him now, but hopefully... This is actually going to be, like, such garbage. There we go. Marcus going there probably was not the right choice. In any case, we have this guy. Oh my god. I'm actually getting completely garbage, right? That archer? I mean, apparently if he was going to go to Urk anyway, maybe I just shouldn't have cared. I guess he was going to one-shot Urk. Does the horse have a different image map? No, it's always Ford. What do you think? Okay, let's get started here. Dorcas is not packing a Vuln, huh? See. Hopefully I don't have to run from him. No, he's still going for the horse. That's fine. The horse is going to run out of Vuln soon anyway. Also, he just went behind us, so we should be okay. Let's grab Marcus. Have him go up here. Rebecca will continue plinking at this guy, in theory. Dude, Rebecca and Dorcas, like, suck, by the way. They're actually, like, completely awful garbage unit. Okay, we're off to a good start, though. Good to know this is not what you do. Attack. I didn't know which one's on top, attack or visit. I'm just gonna hand axe for safety. Okay, finally. Lord have mercy. That was actually, like, the worst Chapter 14 I've ever played in my life. Every time that Archer lives, just a million problems happen, dude. I mean, I guess, like, part of it is I was trying to save that Divine Stone in the bottom. I was like, I don't want to kill the Cav with a Divine Stone. I just want to kill it with Marcus. Okay, cool. Let's just have Dorcas deployed here. Marcus needs to put this thing away for the moment and get deployed down here. Oh my goodness, bro. Deploy it. Okay. Okay, and Marcus... Iron Sword. So he didn't use too much Javelin in the past map, which is pretty good. And just switch to Dorcas, put Fa in the corner. I just wanted to not use Divine Stone. That's the only thing that matters. Hopefully we kill Sealand straight away. We should be okay. This map is pretty quick. If we have Lowen here, Lowen is another decent carry. Then Lowen can get a little bit of training on these two soldiers, the Merc and the Mage. That's something that's very reasonable. I also miss Sealand, which, like, kind of sucks. But it should be okay. I'm just missing everybody with Javelins today, apparently. Even with Ice Affinity, man. I did everything I could to improve Marcus's hit. I guess I could have, got more Tactician stars in the other maps, right? There we go. Okay, Sealand's dead. So we are 2 turns behind schedule in, like, every way. Probably what's going to happen is I'm going to have Marcus go north in order to help with that Mage and Mercenary. The Thief is not important, right? It'd be really cool if we could get rid of him, but if we can't, then we can't, right? Or maybe Dorcas, who has the hand axe equipped, will just counterattack the Mage. This thing seems like a skill issue. It actually legitimately is. Maybe Dorcas can just kill the Mage, rather. That would be a good start if it happened. And Dorcas, like, totally completely tanks these guys. He doesn't get doubled by the Mercenary. Probably Bartray does. This is annoying, having the heal animations. I wonder if Fa should go on the throne, because nobody's going to attack her. But we can get rid of this Mercenary. It's super easy. Kill the Mage. Well, there's some kind of book with secrets in it. Oh, that's actually totally true. Okay, Secret Book Marcus is some actual garbage, though. There's literally no way. That cannot be the right thing to do. You are right that does improve our hit rate, but that cannot be the solution to the problem I'm experiencing. There has to be something better than that. Like, I think actually just eat the time loss. The fact that all that happened from one archer... Well, I guess also missing here loses, like, 20 seconds, apparently. It's actually quite rubbish. But I think every approach runs into that. The Mend, and not just the Mend. Right? At least you know straight away if the archer didn't get killed. Okay, I'm gonna have to discard amend, but whatever. Actually, let's discard a 2 use. There's no point. Oh, I thought that was gonna be the end of the chapter. I really should have just not even done that. I should have just ended turn. I didn't even realize I was 1 turn away. I, like, don't even end up in that situation that much. Give me the 20 use hand axe. Okay, cool. Give me that and put away that. Oh my god. I need an empty inventory slot. Put away that. Okay, cool. Makes sense to me. But Marcus, actually doesn't really matter which square Marcus goes to. I just remembered that. Actually, it does. It does matter. Okay, cool. So one thing I do want to do is I want to buy some stuff with the crew down there. Before I do that, let me have a... Before I do that... Okay, no, Lynn needs to do this. Okay, cool. So Lynn goes here, sells the blue gem, does some shopping. I want three javelins to start. Should be good. And then Kent and Sane go this way. Their current weapons are correct. This is something where I am kind of doing it for Base Cube. I think Base Cube, who is doing this segment in our relay, he had the turn-by-turn for if you're training low-end in this map, and when you're training low-end, you do something very different with the Lin Squad units. But if you're not training low-end, then you just put them down here. Because these mercenaries and whatnot are going to run around all the time anyway. So you might as well just, like, kill them with steel lances and javelins. It's actually, like, a very efficient way to do it. I say, and then I'm going to, like, find ways to miss all over the place, right? So, yeah, Kent just goes here, jabs this guy. Decent 78 hit, whatever. Steel lance this guy, it's always a one-shot. Go ahead and visit for that red gem. Mostly, the real reason to visit here is actually, I guess the red gem is pretty good. But in addition, giving Fiona a safe place to go to. I don't need the iron bow whatsoever. I'm gonna... Whoop. That was a mistake. Hopefully I have enough money for the other steel bows. I mean, I didn't sell the secret book, so maybe not. Yeah, I'm looking at it now, and I may not, but whatever. This part is actually pretty quick. There is a new innovation that has been made here. I believe this is a brand new strat. Never before seen on stream. It's actually a lie. I think I did it in the sabotage race that I did with Mecha some time back. There's a good chance I won't be able to afford the rest of the steel bows. That's fine. I can do some shopping on other chapters. But in any case, the old strat was you would go all the way to the right with Marcus. So, you know, in the prior turn, he was able to move 3 tiles to the right. He was on that mountain that the mercenary is currently occupying. He was able to move 3 tiles to the right. Now, however, you go 2 tiles to the right. This does 2 things. For one, it's not in range of the ballista. It's also not in range of that mage to the south. It is in range of that archer, but you just want to not counterattack anyway. Marcus can totally get on the fort. He'll have the steel lance equipped when he gets on the fort. A mage will block him. And then let's just run these guys down here. I don't actually care about fighting these brigands. Will probably needs to move off so I can buy more, like, javelins or something. Steel bow is basically going to be Fiona's weapon of choice for a long time later. But in any case, this is just a faster strat. There's some enemy movement here, which is a bit annoying. And Marcus apparently needs to heal. Fog goes there. You get off the pillar. Okay, armory. I'm actually just going to buy javelins, and then I think I can afford 1 steel bow. I'm actually going to sell the swords. They're actually completely irrelevant. I can buy 2 steel bows. Now, next chapter, I will warn you, is very hard. So this chapter that we're in right now is the last chapter where Marcus is available. Of course, the last thing he does with his life is get a great level up. If we need red gem, if we don't sell book. I think just taking another shopping trip should be fine. It's not actually that bad. Doing it on pirate ship, for example, I think is actually just completely reasonable. There's like a couple extra claw movements. Okay. Remember, is Sue an FP6 or FP7? Good question. Okay, so we're not allowed that anymore. Do we have a longbow? What? Hold on, actually, that might be handy. Is that true? What if I just lose it? We get another, right? Surely. So I have an okay amount of Dragonstone coming to this map. I'll just deploy Merlinus. I'm not deploying any cages to block out the reinforcements. I have 18 Dragonstone uses. That is... I would have... Oh, I guess I spent another killing Fire, and then I spent another killing a Pirate on 14, so that actually makes sense. Yeah, Sue is FE6, Papalotl. I thought this was a meme at first. I thought you, like, were trying to make a joke. I was like, surely Papalotl remembers which game Sue is in. How could anyone forget which game Sue is in, man? Get out of here. So, yeah, I don't remember how much Divine Stone was on that other file we had. There was a file that Basecube was practicing with, and way too much Divine Stone got used in the early game. So, again, especially with, like, a Dorcas and Rebecca, I wouldn't mind taking a sec to investigate, like, 14. If you're in my disdain for FE6 and FE7, I actually completely am. I forgot that you were uncool like that, man. Is Sue good? Oh, yeah. Sue's, like, super good. Sue's great, as a matter of fact. Top 10 unit in the game? I wouldn't go so far as to say that. I think a lot of units are better. But I think a lot of units are worse, you know? I put her in, like, the... I think, like, 60th or 70th percentile. Somewhere around there. If I had to rate them. So Dorcas and Rebecca are following behind because... Oh, by the way, Fiona's coming right at us. Falk can talk to her. Dorcas and Rebecca are following behind. You know, I just realized you can actually, like, if you recruit Urk in that other map, you can actually just deploy Priscilla here, because Priscilla does recruit, and that's allowed. This positioning will make one of the nomads attack me at 1 range. Very strange sentence, I know, but trust me. The bows have 1-2 range. So the archer will attack from 2 west, one of the nomads will attack from southwest, and then the last nomad will have no choice but to attack in melee. So let me counter. Mary Manal played FE6 before? Yeah, has a horse, exactly. I mean, has a horse and, like, decent stats, too. I think bows are okay in that game. Not bad at all. Not a bow doesn't count as cav, so no bane weapon to deal with. I'm trying to think how many enemies have horses layers. There is the one horses layer knight in chapter 8. It's sword access on promo. Yeah. Okay, go there, Leo. I wonder about, like, dropping Rebecca left this turn and just having her, like, begin to fight the archer. It's probably bad, because I actually want the archer to go 1 south so that Fiona can fight her. Anyway, I want to use up no more Dragonstone uses on this map. Sorry, I'm going to use 2 to fight Bernard. So I did totally lie. But I'm going to use 2 to fight Bernard. I'm going to talk to Fiona here. She's going to use her Iron Lance to kill this guy. 2 to fight Bernard. And if I need to, I'll use 1 to fight the thief here to get the Night Crest. I don't think I'll need to. This part of the map is actually very difficult, by the way. So, I apologize if... Oh, shoot, I forgot to fall on... Oh my god, this is actually so garbage. I was actually just, like, yelling the whole time at Nate, like, oh my god, you have to vault here. Now, I didn't get hit, so I'm not punished. Game says the funny Law of Sakai map. The Law of the Sakai? The map owns, man. Okay, so the reinforcements are coming back here. Those reinforcements are the reason why I left Merlin. This guy does 3 damage to me? Wait, what? No. He doesn't do that much. He doesn't do 12. Okay, this forecast is completely wrong. Sometimes it's too large. Sometimes it's, like, obviously too small. Okay, switch her back to the Javelin. Also, this should have been Dorcas going south. And, you going here. Just put you here for the moment. You won't be in the way. Sometimes it just says 0 when it is not 0. Yeah, the forecast is just completely wrong. I should have probably also been steel bowing this, I believe. I think that would have been better. Hopefully, Javelin into Dorcas. 12 should be a kill from Dorcas, I think. Dorcas hasn't leveled yet, but that just seems like Dorcas kill territory. And if not, I don't mind having Rebecca and Dorcas do it together. So, like, you know, Dorcas does 1 hit, Rebecca does another. Okay, 12. Nice. Good. Even, like, basic combat is very appreciated here. I'm actually going to... stab this guy. There's a chance I just don't get here. Okay. I'm not getting hit anyway. Dorcas leveled and got a strength. Nice. Not doing block shenanigans? No. In ordinary FE7 you can block them because the nomads have 2 range, but in this one they have 1-2 range. Okay, the hammer... I don't actually think I need this Dorky. Oh, it's Merlinus anyway. Okay, well I didn't need the hammer, that's for sure. Okay. And let me Vuln this unit. Might actually be facing lethal here. No, she had 17. She's going to go down to 1. You get destroyed if you try. Yeah, the Nomad's good attack in melee. It's actually far more valuable for Rebecca and Oh, wait, she leveled speed. Wait, nice. Hold on. It's far more valuable for Rebecca and Dorcas to kill this archer and get the chest key. It's like far, 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 far more valuable, by the way. Okay, so what's going to happen now is I'm going to get Fa to the tile northeast of Fiona. And then Fiona is going to go up to that Armor Knight and just plug him in. There we go. Yeah, she would have lived at 1 anyway. So Rebecca has the chest key. Very important item. Do not lose the chest key. Okay, we actually like really need that chest key. Dorcas can run up here, I guess. Fiona's going to need a lot of HP for the upcoming turns. She basically just walls off these guys. I think Fiona won't die to 2 shamans right now. Did she level res earlier? She leveled something. I think it was res. In any case, what's going on here? The shamans also probably just want to go for soldiers, apparently. I wonder if they could have got her. So the point is now, with the Armor Knight there, Fa can actually just full move to the east, and the Armor Knight will not be able to catch up. So we are completely safe. As a matter of fact, Dorcas could maybe even like go up and start fighting the Armor Knight with an Iron Axe, perhaps. I guess there's a shaman threatening that tile. So I probably don't want to do that. Let me go... Fa will get in the throne room next turn anyway. So let me actually just sit here with Fiona and Vulnerary. That is what I want to do right now. I don't mind a shaman attacking him. We can go here. The thief will not steal. This kills the Armor Knight. I know this is EXP on Dorcas as opposed to my carry, but I don't think that matters too much. Fa is going to slowly make her way into the throne room. She can totally get Bernard, not next turn, but the turn after. Door key. Okay, Rebecca, you need to like run to safety. The Nightcrest Thief is locked in the room. Look at that level. I didn't see it. It's Rebecca. I don't pay attention to levels on my flunkies, guys. You gotta learn this about me. Strength, skill, speed. Okay, actually, that is a pretty good level. Watch that, like, matter a lot, actually, later. There, I think, is maybe one more combat she's doing. I think it's Dragon's Gate. Dragon's Gate, I'm gonna have to, like, actually mega slow down. So I say that as though this isn't already, like, massively slow, but it's massively slow because of the Archer, and not massively slow because of anything I've been doing recently. Okay. So if I do this, then the Thief actually cannot get at me. My inventory is full. Everyone's inventory is full. So I won't need the Nightcrest. What am I going to give up? Probably a one-use foam. Okay, cool. Is that true? Yes, I'll give up a one-use foam if it comes down to it. Worth a shot. I actually really just want to kill this Thief. I also want Dorcas in the room because that's safe. It's behind Fiona. I should have just not been thinking about it. I should have just, like, done what I thought was the most obvious thing. The mage is going to go south, which is nice. If the mage goes north, then I get completely wrecked and blocked off, but the mage is going to go south. I already know this. He's a chill dude. Thanks. So there will be a few more attacks on Fa, but Fa is going to kill Bernard between this player phase and enemy phase. I don't know if Fa doubles. It's 7 speed to double. I haven't been keeping track of Fa's speed. This is a relevant Fa speed benchmark, but oh my goodness, actually. Okay. We, like, need to kill this thief. There we go. Drop the one-use one. There will be a discard menu. So be it. That's fine. I accept it. Great level, actually. Strength is like the hard thing to get on Fiona. Everything else you just kind of get at some point. Yeah, drop the one-use. Okay, there are gentlemen at our heels. But Divine Stone should do it. We don't double Bernard. That's a shame. Not that it really matters that much whether you double Bernard. It's like... You're still out of here in the same turn and with the same number of animations anyway. So I think I slowed down a lot here because I had to, like, really improv a bunch. This is something where on the actual day of the race, as soon as we know who we're having in Chapter 17, we have, like, a bunch of Chapter 17 save states loaded up. We should be able to pass them to... what's it called? The man, Base Cube, who's doing this chapter. In my opinion, this is the hardest chapter in the run. Because you want to minimize Divine Stone use best as you can. I don't know how many I have left. If I had to estimate, I think it's 5 Divine Stone uses left. That's not very many. But as long as she has 1, if Fa's Divine Stone ever breaks, that's actually, like, tragic for late game. Okay, 5. I was right. Cool. Got a mine. Don't know what we're going to do with that. Oh my goodness, I forgot to skip the thing. Side quest, no sir. This one's actually pretty easy. So, alright, just Fiona for the moment. Also put away some of this stuff. She doesn't really need all this. Put away the Divine Stone momentarily. And I think so. Let me look if shopping here is actually easy. Okay, it totally is. So what I'm gonna do is Fa is going to sell some stuff I don't need. Just red gem. Anything else? Literally every sword. I don't need any swords. It's actually illegal to use them. Okay, and this should be enough to buy however many things. And then Fiona a little bit further forward. Actually, buying is kind of tricky here, so forget about it. I said I would, but I won't. It's because this shaman is going to be alive still. Anyway, Fa without the Divine Stone goes up to the north. She doesn't have the Divine Stone because she will get attacked by a mercenary. I haven't really checked her speed and bulk benchmarks. Wow, okay, double and crit. Okay, I guess we did level speed that one time. We need to work on cutting all uses out of my segment. Yeah, if we just need, like, because, okay, the places where you're using Divine Stone is, like, in order to crash onto the forts in 25, right? And by the way, that's something that can, like, if you've been practicing with a particular save state, I will say this, by the way, Cool Nate. If you've been practicing with a particular save state, as opposed to just practicing in general, the problem that you have not yet encountered because of your chosen method of practice is you might not have seen when the carry is so bulky that all of those guys go for Fa and just eat like 8 Divine Stone uses, right? Or well, let's say 8, however many it is, right? Like, okay, I die in 2, so I need to do this. And actually, oh my gosh, where's my freaking like Steel Lance? I'm gonna need to blow him twice. It's actually so bad. I need some one-rounded hero, but that can be replaceable. Yeah, surely you can find something about that. Yeah, where's my Steel Lance, actually? I really should have brought the Steel Lance. Hopefully Fa doesn't die. I don't think she will. I can just use a bone. Okay, they're going for Merlinus anyway. Wow, okay. I gave her a bone, right? Yes. Okay, well, she's dodging, so we're fine. If I'm looking to take Fa's place, definitely not using her there. Yeah. Okay. Decent. A long pipe segment for some reason. Okay, so the next map, I will use the Divine Stone to kill Uhai, so that will be 2 more Divine Stone uses. And I think I can use Heavy Spear to kill Darren, so it'll be okay. Do I need anything else here? I want to... that. You good? Let me grab another javelin. Just safe. Makes sense. Okay, cool. Grab Flunky to take pause, please. Yeah. Deploy Merlinus? Absolutely deploy Merlinus. Get some vision. This is something where I'm actually... I paid a bit of attention to what Numbers was doing during this segment, because it actually looked really good. Numbers had some very, very, very specific and strong knowledge of different parts of the game. Well, Nate, is Numbers online? Because if so, I would actually love to have him in here, and he can just, like, share some of the things that he learned. I think what he does is he goes, like, 2 south and jabs that guy. Maybe he goes southwest and jabs that guy. In any case, I think what I want to do, actually, is... I want to go here and get Thief. I will get attacked by a Nomad, but I'm in a section of the map that is, like, full of one-range enemies. So I don't care about, like, not having the Javelin out. It's possible that a Cav is going to go for Fa this turn. I think there could be a Cav in, like, this spot. If a Cav is there or there, then they can attack Fa, and they can also attack Fiona, so they should attack Fiona. Fa's Dragonstone makes her so bulky that she is an extremely unattractive target. To anybody, especially who can, like, attack anyone else, you know? Why attack Fa when I can attack anyone else? Pretty much how it works. Okay, we're getting Lance rank up. As long as you get A, that's really the important one. Okay, so Fa, I'm gonna send her to the right for a sec. What's up? Oh, Wrath is here. There was a cutscene where he entered, apparently. Wrath is, like, kind of the goat, won't lie. Okay, we're gonna send Fa here. Even though this square is in range of a thing. It's actually such a shame that I didn't kill any of those cabs. I'll send the Torch Staff back, though. It's such a shame I didn't kill any of those cabs, because now they all have healing AI. We'll see if they find their way to the forts. Dart did put his stuff in the Merchant, which is good. You should probably be on the Forest, right? Is that true? Like, what's his name? Wrath already has a Forest. Anyway, I'm going to start sending Fiona to the east. I want her to kill the Four-Blaze Shaman. There's a Shaman in the right. My cursor is on it right now. There's a Shaman over here that has the Four-Blaze. And that's my next target. Hey, let's go Wrath. Okay, he's just picking off these healing AI calves, apparently. Decent. Whoops. Before you go into Fog, you really should do that each time. I guess there's also, like, you can just get the vision with Fog first and go in. I know that there's a Myrmidon over here at some point, so I do want to make sure that there is no adjacent forest so that it is easier to kill and counterattack that Myrmidon. Hopefully when the monk attacks, the monk goes south. I actually don't really know here. This is something where, again, getting, like, numbers is turn by turn. I think would be very good. Okay, he went south, which is very nice. I think I double and kill this monk. Very good. Fa needs to get in position to go to Uhai. Hopefully nomads go to, what's her name? Fiona as opposed to Fa. Again, I just really need it. Wasn't anything recently where Ninnis Grace Fa, so she should always have lower defense. Oh, so the carry should always have lower defense. That makes sense, actually. If you're dropping her there. And it's just for the one-time drop, right? 10 strength, by the way, actually is very good. I only just, like, now, like, really regarded and thought about Fiona's stats. And I saw the 10 strength, and 10 strength is actually very acceptable. I think she's a bit behind on speed, but her speed growth is actually, like, completely fine. So I don't mind her being, like, you know, I'm using air quotes here, being, like, low on speed. Right, I don't think that's an issue. Okay, Fa is not able to attack Uhai next turn. But like 2 turns from now, which is fine. That's when I want it to happen anyway. Fa, I need to be careful here because Fa can crit kill Uhai, and if she does that, then I lose the Four-Blaze. So I very strongly want the Four-Blaze. I really can't emphasize that enough. I actually very strongly want the Four-Blaze. It's very easy. Athos can always use it. The tome itself is actually not that good. It's like 1 might more than a Fimbulvetter. So like, you know, the tome itself is actually kind of whatever. But the fact that it's effective weaponry in that chapter makes it very attractive. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I know it's in Uhai's range, but that's fine. Okay, Javelin is out. I'm actually fine with Uhai equipping the short bow right now, or whatever weapon that was. Maybe it was longbow. Fa's pretty slow. She doesn't get a speed boost from Dragonstone. And then as soon as I kill that Shaman, I have full permission to just attack Uhai as much as I want. I can kill him, no consequences. Here's the Shaman with the Four-Blaze. We go ahead and take him out. My Javelin breaks. I pick up the Four-Blaze. We have now acquired our first legendary weapon, the A-rank Tome Four-Blaze. All the AP6 legendary weapons are A-rank, by the way. So they're actually very easy to use, even on just like random units. I'm trying to remember, who were the other guys again? It was Wallace. Wallace is actually pretty handy. Buying steel bows will actually be very easy because Wallace was chosen. Yeah, I need to be very careful with my target selected. Just attack Uhai. I must attack Uhai. Pretty slow, all told. But, I mean, I guess my PB was with some, like, amazing Hector. And I'm actually just going to end the turn. I don't think there's any use having Fiona do anything. What's up here just because? But having, yeah, 7 speed. It's, like, pretty slow. She probably... Oh, no! I totally forgot that happens. Oh, my gosh. I'm actually so bad. Okay, well, this Fiona has strength. Maybe she can chase. Oh my gosh, this is actually garbage. This is rotten. This is terrible. I need to use the torch, like, instantly. Now, here's the thing. Wrath may have not gone far. Oh, I should have moved Fiona, because if I move Fiona, then actually when he healing AI, he goes to the right. Oh my gosh. That was such a silly thing. If I had done this first, we actually would be fine. Oh my goodness, if I had done that first, I could have jabbed him. He's not moving. He is moving. Okay, we gotta chase him down. We gotta get him. This is actually such rubbish. Okay, yeah, I should have just had... Numbers, what are you doing? Where's Numbers? What are you doing on this map? I need to know. I'm apparently terrible at it. Okay. Good thing he's doing it. He just knows all these idiosyncrasies. Watch Wrath kill Uhai, and then I don't get in Ryan's bolt. Okay, let's just get this kill. Uhai's probably about to heal on the fort. Oh my gosh. Well, here's the good news. Fiona's actually getting mega EXP right now. But this is absolutely rotten, by the way. Like, this is completely terrible. I have half a mind to just restart the run from the start. I missed the archer. I sent Uhai into healing AI. What didn't go wrong, you know? Okay, let's run up this way. Also gonna torch with you once. I actually just really need vision. I need to know, like, where the heck is Uhai, man? I'm gonna get an extra 2 tiles off of this. Okay, he's up there. There's a queue. There's a queue for the fort, which is good. Although maybe he'll leave now. Is UI healing AI a ROM change? It's in the original. He heals at 7 and lower. Okay. Rip Wrath. Uhai is going to the safety of the fort. He has the longbow equipped, I believe. I wonder if I should have picked Fa up. I don't think so. I actually kind of like having vision right now. Which I only have because of my torch. Okay, what happens here? Not bad, actually. It's actually really bad. Watch him go over and Killing Edge. If he kills with the Killing Edge, by the way, I'm actually just restarting the run. Okay, he's in healing AI still, which is good. Chance? If I can stab him with the Iron Lance, we should be good, actually. Okay, there's a chance. There's no chance. I need to keep an avenue open for Fa, however. He goes for Fiona, right? Okay, there's an avenue open for Fa. We'll be good. It's actually totally rotten, but you know what? We're gonna carry on. Fiona, why? Not Fiona's fault. I could have given her a horse's lair, right? Okay, finally. All right, we have 3 Divine Stone uses left. Fiona should be powerful enough. I could have got that pirate kill, actually. Yeah, I could have. But I definitely had 100 hit. There was like a free kill that I could have just got. Got the Orion's Ball. Discard 3 spawn. We can buy more of those. Don't accept the side quest. Okay, we probably need these 2. All right, now this map is actually hard. So I won't lie, I'm actually just going to, for a sec, pause the timer and talk about it. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so, Fiona's level 16, 74 EXP. There is this guy. Let's take a look at this. I think this Fiona can acceptably promote to Silver Knight right now. I don't mind it. If I promote this one right here, it's pretty on average. I got the feeling it's a good strength Fiona, so she probably never would have gotten the kill. Well, that was with Iron Lance, right? I mean, I could have used stuff like Horse's Lair, for example, or I could use, did I have Silver Lance rank? I didn't have Silver Lance rank, right? But I had, like, effective weaponry that I could have just used earlier, or prepared. And furthermore, again, like, to reiterate, on that turn where I'm like, I'm not going to move Fiona because moving her is useless, moving her southwest makes Uhai's healing AI go to the right rather than to the west toward the fort. Enemies in healing AI, they want to go away from your own units. So if I just literally done that one thing, and by the way, Numbers knows to do it. Right? If I'd done literally that one thing, then that whole debacle would have been evaded. He would have gone to the right, we would have just cornered him, killed him in like 2 turns with Fa. That's what would have happened. So that was a mistake on my part. I don't think it's anything to do with the overall strategy. It was just in the moment I made the wrong decision. So that's what happened here. I do want to briefly go here. I'm so unfamiliar with like... I was about to say with Fiona's stats, but to be honest with you, I'm so unfamiliar with like ab stats in general in these games. I have no idea. I like can barely contextualize this. Level 16. How good is this? It is decent on strength and speed, and this is actually like literally exactly average Fiona. So this is like exact average Fiona. I'm okay with it. See, the thing is, it's so close to leveling up. However, there's a bit of an issue where this sniper is actually like a total pain in the butt. And Dorcas and Rebecca kill the sniper. Here's a question, right? I have a mine. So, can they? By the way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save in this slot so that when it's time to go back and check stuff, I can actually redo the preps. I would like to be able to redo the preps, right? So I have a mine. That's actually pretty helpful. And I also got some levels on both Rebecca and Dorcas, rather. Like Rebecca, I think level 2 speed. What's her speed base? Is it 5? It's enough to double soldiers, right? So, like, it's got to be something. I don't think she gets doubled by this guy. She doesn't get one shot either. Is that true? She does get one shot. Okay. So she gets one shot by the silver bow. I don't want to spend Divine Stone on it. That's just out of the question right now. How bad is it to be slow on turns? I think being slow on turns in this map isn't so bad. Oh, I should mention one thing real quick. Something's going to happen here. Deployment, yeah, mind control. Yeah, that's banned, unfortunately. I totally forgot to mention, Carla's here, and she's blue. So we can actually just put her on the spot to block the mages completely. I can do that. I think I forgot to mention that in the thing. I was like, what's his name? Wrath is first, and then Wallace is next. I actually just completely forgot about Carla. Yeah, really like all these chapters from like 19 through whatever, just have like a green unit that you get, right? Like 19 through 24, there's just like 5 green units, one in each map. Right? Okay, so I kind of want him to open the door. I have a chest key, by the way, so I can get Brave Bow. That was the whole reason to get chest key, by the way, was to get Brave Bow. So I have this. I can open that up. I think he moved her sir there. Yeah, after the jab units, like, especially after Nomad's dead. I really want this guy going down here. So what I probably want for Fiona is I want her to get this kill. If I can get her a couple more levels and be greedy, then I think I ought to. Okay, here's the thing. Realistically, how many more levels can she even get? Here's a question real quick. How much EXP does she get from killing this Armor Knight? If she gets enough that I can rig the level, and by rigging the level, what I mean is I just do literally that input. And if I like the level, I keep it. If I don't like the level, I soft reset. Let's actually see if this is close enough to do it, to set up the rig. And if it isn't, and I should have killed the pirate last map, I'm actually going to be, like, so cross. Is this enough EXP to level? Yes, okay, cool. So we actually have a rig. That's what we can do. So because we have a rig, I will want to promote on turn 2. That's the idea, right? How much EXP was that? We should write that down. She just earned, I think, 27 EXP for killing that Armor Knight. Yeah, she earned 27 EXP at level 16 for killing the Armor Knight. Okay, was 1 over. Yeah, she earned 27. So if she's level 16, we can set up a rig with 27 EXP on that. The point is, so I get the kill. If I think the level is good, I continue. If I think the level is bad, I reset. And this is like the first input I do. So it takes like, I don't know, 12 seconds to set up the rig. So we do that. So that means what? So I do want her with the heavy spear. After that, everything is, it's just going to be steel bow all the way down, actually. Because when she promotes, she actually instantly has steel bow rank and a vuln, just for safekeeping. All right, so this is going to be her. This is going to be her loadout. And she's going to use the heavy spear for that knight and then for Darren later. Should be good. Let me take a look here. Now, Dorcas and Rebecca. It is your job to kill this guy. We can use a mine, and then we can use something else. What else can we use? Do we have that silver axe? It's actually such a shame that the... Oh, silver axe is A anyway. There's literally no way. Okay. I was going to say, it's such a shame that, what's his name? Where are my door keys? Okay, here's one of them. I don't think I actually need both. So Fiona is going to run up here, and then hopefully she should have the time to get this guy. But I do want to promote her to Silver Knight before fighting Cameron. So the point is, I set up the rig here. This is the inventory. Heavy Spear, Steel Bow, Night Crest Vuln, just all the way down. Dorcas and Rebecca need sniper killing items. So let's see what these are going to be. That's going to be a mine. That, I guess. Oh, she could use a longbow, actually. There we go. I don't even know what she's going to need, so let's just give her, like, a bunch of different stuff. And we need a chest key as well. We do need the chest key. Very important. We want the Brave Bow. I guess these guys can, like, carry some extra stuff. They're going to be fine, right? Yeah, they can carry extra stuff. Someone's going to drop the silver bow. That's fine. I can just go to convoy. Yeah, so that's basically the plan. Now, it's hard to rely on getting the mine, but I did get the mine, so I'm going to rely on having got it. Dorcas is going to go here, drop the mine north. Rebecca will get into position to do it. I want the sniper dying here, or getting hit by the mine here, because if he goes further east, he will actually be in Regiment Wilderness. So, let's actually go ahead and try this. Right? Let's see how it goes. I want to give it a try before I turn on the timer and, like, actually attempt it. So first of all, is this level up any good? What am I looking for? I'll say strength HP. If I get strength HP, I'm happy. I'll take it. Okay, this guy's here. That makes sense. These guys run away. Bot needs to be in the neighborhood. Doesn't need to be very close by, just in the neighborhood, right? Dorcas will go a bit to the right with the hand axe out. That will make the sniper step on the mine. That fighter spawns. I don't even remember what that fighter has. So we'll just go here with the hand axe out. Fighter, sniper will step on a mine. We'll go here. Okay, I think Fiona will go here with steel bow. So I actually want to trade this over briefly so that I put steel bow when I promote. Oh, I don't canto after promotion, right? I forgot that. I don't think it matters. We should be fine. They're gonna go for Fiona, not Fa. If they go for Fa, then that's an issue. Of course. And now we have steel bows. So Carla is safe in her little corner up there. We should be okay. And yeah, they're not gonna go for... maybe the Nomad will, actually. So I want Fa actually in the corner so that everyone attacks Fiona. I want these guys out, you know? I want them gone. Get them out of here. Now, this Cameron guy who's up there, he does have a halberd. That's pretty dangerous. I really wish I had just done the thing where I'd moved Fa. I mean, I guess, like, the way I do it is, nice. Okay. I was like, why is he taking damage? I literally already forgot that I put a mine there. Good thing I didn't try and run over. Oh my goodness, bro. Are you serious? Okay. Did I use the skill book on her? Wow. I literally was like, I'm keeping the skill book to use on Fiona, and then I didn't even use the skill book on Fiona. I'm gonna put Fiona on the forest. I'll just play it pretty, like, conservatively. I don't feel the need to go, like, crazy deep in there. I can't really get through until the, whatchamacallit. I really should have just been on that tile so I can block the Nomad from attacking Fa, though. Okay. Can Rebecca even reach? That's my next question, is can Rebecca even kill the guy? So... she's actually terrible at this. Okay, we got it. Who has a chest key? Which of you has it? Terrible. Just put the silver bow away. Right? Actually, I guess we get the silver bow because the mine thing opened up. Okay, I have the chest key. I have that. I'll just go here. Yep, correct. Unfortunately, Carla's going back there. This mage will just perpetually attack Carla, I guess. Okay. Kind of garbage, but whatever. We'll get there eventually. I just want to not die to Cameron. The level up was good. The thing was good. I killed the sniper. I think that because there was, like, so many risky things there, or just do it. I would love to, by the way, if you're, like, level 17 and 0 EXP, just promote straight away. Have her go there with the steel bow equipped and just kill the sniper turn 1. You don't get a silver bow, but I don't think that actually matters as much. You're about to get the brave bow anyway, so you'll be fine. Actually, not using the secret book is completely trashing me right now, bro. What is actually going on? Are you serious? Like, you've got to be joking. Who does the, whatchamacallit? Rivador heal? The Nomad. Okay. That's actually really good, because now I kill Cameron, and there's no healing AI. Got the brave bow, my lord. Okay. Okay, and I'll have a way out. This Nomad will plank me a bunch, but I will have a way through. It's actually very dissatisfactory. Well, oh my goodness, now there's gonna be 2 mages in the room now. Carla actually needs to discard the Wood Owl. There won't be another sniper. So I can just go there and use Vuln and chill. I may need to block Pegasi, actually. I'm trying to remember how you block those. Troubadour will leave the path open, right? Yes, perfect. Cool. Where's my heavy spear? There it is. I'll get that to her next turn. I think we blocked them this way. Really ought to know for a fact, however. The Paw needs to trade the heavy spear to Fiona. Fiona's gonna have the... no, that axe fighter would get in the way. It depends on move order, actually. If that one came in first, we probably should be fine. But use my section to follow and Divine Speed to replace with, like, Wallace for chapter 24. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I'll read the notes. Actually, what I should have done is just check to see if, whatchamacallit, Numbers had notes. That would have been handy. Okay, this is actually really good. So I can just Heavy Spear Darren next turn. There may be a new boss. Actually, I think there will definitely be a new boss. If not the fighter, the Troubadour. No, that's not true. The Troubadour is stuck here. So there may be a new boss fighter, but that's the only thing that could go wrong here now. It's going to be 3 turns until winning anyway. It's actually not the best. This is such, like, garbage. Wow. Maybe I should have wanted speed. 11, 11, 1. Hopefully he doesn't attack Fa. By the way, one of Rebecca or Dorcas is wrong. I don't know which one. Please attack Fiona. Not Fa. If you attack Fa, I'm actually gonna, like, baby rage. I'm gonna be so cross. So in order to not get one garbage combat on the Nomad, I received very many on that unit. Let's see here. Can I actually do it with a Steel Bow? The Darren kill, that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? I have the mage kill anyway, so yeah, I can just kill the mage next turn no matter what. Let's see about Steel Bow though. This is so rough. I'll just enemy phase it so I don't lose. I think this is the tiles that I need. One of them is a walk-on and can't be blocked anyway. If that's true, oh my gosh. I'm actually so garbage. Why did I do that? Okay, don't do that. Then don't put her in front of Darren. I should have just read Numbers as notes, right? And I always have the throne, right? Yeah. I always have move for the throne. Okay. That one's the walk-on. I blocked them correctly. This guy will continue to plague us. There will be a couple more. It's been actually so long since I've seen that reinforcement. Okay, we're good to go. I'll just put Fa on the throne so that we cannot be blocked or get a new boss. I guess we already can't. Yeah, that's already true. I'll just end the turn. I'll kill the mage next turn for the... Oh, I don't care about Durandal. What am I doing? I was about to get to Durandal. It's like, why do I care about Durandal? This team can't even use swords. Yeah, forget about it. Don't worry about it. If we did care about Durandal, then that's how we'd get it, though. Okay. Well, the good news is I had paused the timers. This is the practice run anyway, right? So now I just gotta re-execute it. Okay, cool. Okay, and this is the one without any of the preps. I also don't think I need 2 Steel Bow here anyway. Does the Night Crest? She does. Okay, cool. What else am I doing with my life? This is fine. You need the mine. Get the steel axe as well. You're a bit short on that. Get the chest gate is fine. Okay, cool. Everything's fine. Position should be good to go. Dorcas in a different tile. When Merlinus, yes. Did we get the rig? Is this level acceptable? I want strength and HP. And don't mine with Dorcas first. Just do the Fiona first, right? Everything is saved. Yep, everything's saved. Let's get in there. The whole point of this rig is that you can do it quickly, right? Okay. HP, strength. That's what I want. Speaker book? Oh, you're so right. I don't need 2 steel bows. I actually mean it when I say I want HP. HP is like kind of very important. Actually, no, my stances have changed. I just realized I have a rope that I can allocate very freely. None of the other units care about it, so I actually just have a free rope. So I don't care about HP anymore, it's just strength. Which makes me regret all those level ups that I passed up. Like, that strength speed would have been great. It looks like a waste of time, but you're going to be spending a lot of time with, like, a level 20 Fiona. So it might as well be one with, like, the stats that you need. And especially if this is, like... You basically get an energy ring if you, like, do the rig and actually implement it. There's a 40% strength growth, so it's however much. How many tries to get a 40%? You'd expect 2.5, but... I mean, I guess I did get those 2 at the start, and then I rejected them. Like the strength speed as well. It was like strength speed res, right? I should have just kept that one. Oh, well. Oh my gosh, bro. This unit sucks. Have I actually just spent like a minute and a half trying to rig this level, bro? How long does this reset actually take? I should time it. How long does it actually take from the reset point to fitting that? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of curious, actually. So, I was at like 10? Is it 20 seconds per trial, or what? Looks like 25 seconds per trial. It's actually more expensive than I thought. I wonder if this rigging thing actually is just no good. By the way, these levels have literally all been terrible. Like, actually, every single one I've seen has been completely rotten. Like, imagine if these were the levels I was getting for the entire rest of the game, right? I've seen like 10 Fiona levels. She'd have like 13 strength going into Battle Before Dawn, man. Get out of here. Went to the bathroom in between. Yeah. Well, I changed my standards midway through. And so, like, one of the levels I gotten very early, I would have actually accepted. Right? The whole rigging thing, maybe it's no good. I'm, like, kind of changing my mind. The thing is, I have, like, literally very low standards. I want, like, strength. Didn't I get a strength only a moment ago? And I was like, that's not good enough. Oh, I wanted to reset for science. Right. For the sake of, like, seeing, what it was like, okay, much better. Finally, holy smokes. Okay, please? Everything else go well now. Do you know the odds on our level ups? 40% for, whatchamacallit. What's going on here? Hold on a sec. I need to go here. There's 40% for strength. Or what do you mean? Are you talking about like a different, like a joint odd or something? I think your HP growth is actually very low. So when I said HP strength, that was probably an unrealistic expectation, especially considering it's just HP. Vanessa moment? Yeah, exactly. Oh, right, I have the heavy spear. Right, that's why I discarded that. Here, I'll tell you what, just give me the heavy spear this way. Yes, this should work, okay. Then you go here with the Nightcraft. After spending like 5 minutes, we're getting a 40% strength growth. We promote to Silver Knight. It's actually a very good level, all told. So hopefully we should be fine. There's a mine here. Watch out. Hopefully that Armor Knight goes for Fiona. Surely it does, right? Surely the Armor Knight goes for Fiona. Also, surely I killed a Nomad this time instead of leaving it alive by missing. Ugh. That was such garbage when it happened, man. I was like, seriously? You gotta be joking. I don't actually mind just running full forward, by the way, as well. Like, if I kill this Nomad, I'm just gonna have Fog go forward, and I'm just gonna grab the bow and just get in there. I don't need the Durandal, right? So, the sooner I win the map, the better. I'm actually kind of curious if this Dorcas combo kills the sniper now, as well. I kind of want to know that. 6 and 10? Yes. Give me my heavy spear. Let's actually go here, right? Yeah. No, let's go here. Giving nomads that force just actually doesn't matter. Don't Rebecca and Dorcas have support? Are you serious, bro? Can you not freaking kill Cameron? Golly. I don't know if he'll get mended there. Okay. Yeah. I mean, now a bunch of calves don't die. I think there's one more cav who will move in melee. Yeah. So like no range units will attack me. Also, there won't be any healing. Okay. We missed. Unfortunate. It's actually really bad now. Because what do? Do we longbow Steel Axe? Do we run back with Ba and Fiona? Right? Like, what do we do? Longbow is 2. Steel Axe is 13. Wow, even that's not enough. If I go here, actually, you have Merlin, it's not in range. Okay, if I go here and Vuln, then you don't kill me, because you do 20, and I have 21, and I'm on a forest. Okay, perfect. All these guys do need to move out of range, however. Let's just kill Mr. Halberd, right? Also not take a 30. Let's avoid taking that if we're allowed to. I guess the Troubadour is going to block me now. Oh, that's the actual reason to go into the forest, is so that you don't get, like, blocked by Troubadour. No matter what. Okay, we do need to hit a hand axe, though, so... Maybe the Secret Book should go on Dorcas. No, Secret Book should pretty obviously go on Fiona, I think. Like, Fiona's just doing so much more combat. Like, what if I go through that other door, actually? Like, I have a door key. What if I just go left? You know? Forget the... Well, I gotta fight the shamans anyway, because I gotta be in the Darren room. Ooh, shoot. Some longbow on longbow action over here. Alright, please hit. Oh my goodness, brother! I'm getting owned! This is actually complete trash. I'm just gonna cheat. I'm just gonna give Lynn the Manicati. Does that even work? Ugh. Because Lynn gets one shot. I'm gonna hope he misses. Next attack. Actually, he's gonna attack. Oh, what's his name? Merlinus, right? Yeah, he will. Yeah, no. I'll just save before I enter and I'll cheat. Whatever. I just want to get through this stupid map already, man. That is in range of the guy, so don't do that. That. Oh, shoot. I did that. I didn't save state. I'll just give myself another unit later. Dorcas will get a replacement. Hopefully he'll miss a 58, right? Ooh, wait, he's going for the guy. He went for Merlinus! This is actually bad news. Yeah, no, holy smokes. So we just lose that one, huh? Is that true? Can we prevent him from attacking Elliewood? I believe so. Right? Let's see. I'll tell you what. I mean, I know you have the chest key. Wow, what garbage. Okay. We'll just say we won this one, boys. Take it from the top. I want to check out chapter 13, actually. To see if this team can get away with less Dragonstone. Here's what I actually want to do. Let me check out 12. No, I don't want to update my time. Out of here. So, let's see here. I said at some point I want Fa to kill this one guy. Why? Why do I want Fa to kill this one guy? Right? I guess this stuff doesn't matter, but I might as well do it, just like... What happens? Where does that brigand go? If he doesn't move, then, like, don't fight him with Fa. Leave him. There might have been something about manipulating the Pegasus AI by leaving Fa there. It seemed to be the case. Yeah. Okay. We can save one Divine Stone use by just not having Fa fight this guy. Absolutely should do that. We can also save a Divine Stone use by having Matthew break the wall in the other chapter, which I think is probably worth. I get. Oh, you know what it is? Is either way you're going to spend 2 Divine Stone there anyway, because either you break the wall with Fa and then you fight the soldier with Matthew, or you break the wall with Matthew and then you fight both the soldier and the archer with Fa. So either way you're going to be using a Dragon Stone. So I think there it actually just doesn't matter. But here I totally can save a use here. And this guy's in range of Fa, but we'll choose Marcus, right? Yeah, that's true. I guess you can go here. No. And what I'm learning is the secret book, just get it, man. But if you just had the hit rate that you needed, that's just what you need to do, apparently. You lose some hand axe, oh no. Whatever. Hey, this guy dies. Curious if I didn't attack in melee. He usually does. I guess it doesn't matter. Just go north and Iron Sword, right? That's the idea. Okay, so we don't need to use the Dragonstone there. Let's check out this next chapter as well. We can probably save a Dragonstone here. So a couple updates will be made to the notes, and that is that in this chapter, just move Fa out of the way completely. That Brigand doesn't even move. Okay, so ordinarily I was having him do that. So there's a tech here where Oswin can just go over here and sit on this forest and just like stonewall the archer, right? That's something you can do. Go up here and then up to Oswin. And that's all you need to do, right? Let's get Dorcas and Rebecca over here to fight the snag. As a matter of fact, can't Dorcas just one-round this guy straight away? 6 speed? 4 speed. Dorcas doesn't quite one-round. We can get started on the snag, that's for sure. And then Oswin goes to the right. So getting someone to actually fight that archer, completely not necessary. Oswin can just go there and sit. I guess everybody else has got to run, but, you know, just run. Like, how bad can it be? Let's see here. So we do that, and then I kind of want Dorcas up here. So we have to kill a snag, a Pegasus, and a thing. Do we actually have to kill all of them this turn? I don't think so, right? Wait, look at this formation. Surely we're fine, aren't we? He's gonna heal, actually. So I don't even need Ba like that far in anyway. I can just do that. And then Dorcas can sit on that forest and kill the guy over 2 turns. This is better too, actually. I like this more. Edelwood's going over to help get the village. All right, Oswin needs to go over here and do his job. Everybody just run away. So Dorcas goes on this tile for the moment. I guess breaking that snag is maybe a bit weird now. Marcus cannot have gone on that. Also, I don't even need to fight this Pegasus until later anyway. I don't even need to go on this. I can just go somewhere else, right? Now, Dorcas happens to actually double in 1 round that guy. That could be a stat roll, though. I think it's just a stat roll. Archer probably one-shots, actually. Archer's got 1 more strength? Maybe not. So I can save another 4 Feinstein, actually. Yeah, using, I guess this is because I drafted a pair of flunkies that's able to do it, right? Like, imagine I only had 1 of the 2. This would be a lot worse, wouldn't it? I believe it would be. I don't think there's any timing on getting that village versus getting the other one. Maybe if this brigand moves first, he'll go over here. In any case, so this guy is just never fighting me. We should be okay, right? I can move over here if I really feel stressed. But the point is, I can actually just save more Dragonstone by using the flunkies to break the snags up there. I can also just check how much damage Oswin takes to the thing. It may be possible that like someone could just take Oswin's stuff and then Oswin just sits in the forest and only takes like... How much does he even take from that brigand anyway? The other one. I guess that's 2 combats each time, because then that would let Marcus do all this. We get out of here a couple turns sooner, probably. Is that true? We get out of here, not really a turn sooner, but we don't need to draft as many flunkies, that's for sure. We should try that. Let me just try, like, okay, Oswin just sits still. Just 13 defense. Wow, these guys have, like, no attack, actually. You could have 26 Divine Stone going into Chapter 17. That'd actually be amazing, right? Okay, so Oswin basically needs to... Sarah's going to take his stuff, which is good, because if you R-switch up, you get to Sarah. Dorcas more like Dorcat. What do you mean, dude? He's literally kicking total butt. You take it back now. I actually won't stand for this slander. So basically, Marcus will Iron Axe this, kill a Pegasus. Next turn, he'll go here. There is breaking this snag, which I would like to do on the turn schedule, but... I guess anyone who can do 10, which is literally everybody, can just go here. And what happens is Dorcas breaks from here. Marcus goes, like, to this tile. And again, we don't even need to hit this, right? I guess breaking this snag in 2 turns is a bit weird, but Marcus will be, like, a turn ahead, like a full turn ahead. So we should be okay. Everyone else, just go up here. I guess Oswin, just no weapons, no nothing, Oswin can just sit on that. Should be taking 0 each time, right? 13? Yeah, this guy does 13, and then there's a forest, and he does 14, there's a forest. Okay, yeah, we're fine. DDE, EP, thanks so much for the follow, dude. Glad to have you in. The Dragon's Gate was looking mighty dubious, glad you had the patience. Stick that one out. I'm just glad I got an opportunity to change some of the early game, though. I think this is just better. Let me see. I mean, this is going to waste some time because of the attack animations on the east and whatnot. That's annoying. It's not problematic. You know, it's just annoying. And instead, Marcus gets to go up here. Nobody can be on that forest. That forest is off limits. Yeah, and I don't even need that. Wow. We don't even actually need anybody for this map, huh? Do that. Who will they go for? Ba or Marcus? Let's test it. Ah, trick question. You go for neither. Yes. Okay, and then actually we can kill this guy at the start of next turn. That's possible now. That archer may have range on Sarah. I just realized that. Doesn't matter too much. I'll just rescue with Lawan. But yeah, like, Gee's not moving, so we're actually a full turn ahead. This strat is actually just way better. And it doesn't even require drafted units. Oh no, okay, Rebecca's counterattack, which I actually legal in this team. Okay. So honestly, yeah, just Orcus. Oswin. Thinking the right is like just totally fine. Fa's a bit late. I think that's the only issue. Is Fa is very far away from the throne. So we're actually not out of here a turn early. But some reinforcements we get to skip, right? This will always work as well. You can always just Iron Axe this guy down if you have the HP. That should be fine. He has 93 hit when not facing terrain penalty. Funky. It's very crass of you. Yeah, Bellicosi. Yeah, like Fa's a tile behind. I bet you on that there's a turn where I think I just intentionally did not put her in range. When I could have put her in range. Also, I think I used Dorcas to break the snag, didn't I? Apparently I did. Okay, so I did use someone to break the snag. Ogi, right? Okay, this doesn't work. We can still buy. So that makes sense. That's like the idea. Okay. Okay, you attack Sarah. That doesn't matter. You don't kill Sarah. But yeah, just using Osmond on the right is better. I'm actually kind of curious how much slower it is. Ah, Marcus. Be okay. Yeah, this is up tubes. Yeah. I was redoing the early game. Okay, cool. Let's try that from the top, actually. Should be okay. I actually gotta take a break real quick. I gotta pee. We're back. Oh, like we're back. Oh, we're back. What the? Okay. What's up, Troops? I've been able to catch any of the streams lately. How have those been? Hope you're all right. Okay, so let me tell my team. I cut 6 Divine Stones out of the early game, I think. This should be good. This is right for FE6 and it gets put in FE7. Yeah. If we already did land in FE6, right? All we're gonna do is just play FE6. That's all we're doing. Yeah. Holy echo. Is there an echo? Is there or no? Do you have my stream open twice? That might be your fault. I haven't heard of this before. But I did just get back from a break and I turned my mic off and on again. So maybe it is. You let me know. Let me know if it's your fault or my fault. I know, but it's fixed for me now? Okay. Maybe you just imagined it. There wasn't actually an echo at all. Yeah, and you're always going to use 2 Divine Stone here no matter what. Turn things off and on again is goated, yeah, for sure. Easiest solution in the world. Yo, Matthew, get in there, dude. Okay, Matthew can just stab this guy, then I alpha, boom. Do right. I'm sat here wondering, like, is this what we should be doing with Hector, you know? Like, an actual FP7 draft, should we just be going this way? Oh my goodness, you lose out on so much EXP, but, like, who cares? You'll get it anyway. Like, you'll get the EXP. You need it now? Is it so urgent? Maybe back in the day when you always got that, like, you know, everything but res level. It just made sense. You know, but nowadays, we live in a different world, man. We gotta use the RNG Scrambler. Yeah, I wonder if, like, this is what we should have been doing the whole time, but nobody ever thought, like, hey, we change it. Everyone was just stuck in their old ways. Clinging to moldy old traditions. Speed on 5 is actually very good. Actually, I kind of want, like, defense the most. Defense is the thing. Does the soldier reach you if Matthew is the one by the wall, since Hector can't one-shot the wall? Well, you would do it over 2 turns. Something happens that enemy pays anyway. Oh, no. Ooh. Okay. That's actually mega slow for that strat. Like, actually. I'm not saying that to just, like, be a jammer for no reason. Why did I buy 4 bombs? That was, highly bad. Give me 1. I need 1 later anyway. Grab the horse. Probably you would break the wall with Matthew and then run through with Hector. Hector hand axe. That way you one around the soldier. And then you'd like wolf bail the archer next turn. Although I don't know if the archer goes into a tile where only like 1 person can reach him. What's happening here, man? I need to remember the proper L switch. For that. We gotta go that way. Wrong house, the ad's starting soon. You gotta get yourself to YouTube, man. Then we hand axe that guy, should be easy enough. I L to Rebecca, Rebecca grabs the thing. We end turn, or actually, let's just R up now. What's on my mind? Pretty sure this Pegasus goes for Marcus and not Fa. I don't think it ever goes for Fa. For the new all chapters LTC strat where you get Matthew 15 strength to one-shot the wall. Oh my gosh, and save a turn. That's like the 100% growths, right? Surely they're rigging their level ups in that LTC. There's no way they're just doing it the old-fashioned way. "100% growths LTC is still hard, you know? You're not just trying to beat the game, you're trying to find, like, the fastest way to beat the game. That's still tricky. Okay, I just made up this strat yesterday, but we'll see if it works. The Marcus kills literally everything on the map. I actually think every single enemy on the map, without exception, just died to Marcus right there. Oh, I do need that, I wouldn't. Oh, I shouldn't be going there. I should be going from the east. Right, I forgot that. Whatever, I have Rebecca here. If I do it from the east, though, then Marcus can just kill this guy. So... instead, Rebecca will do it. I can draft, like, one fewer Funky. Also, I think Fa can just get picked up, right? No, Marcus is attacking next turn. Does that mean... oh, I can still pick up, though, right? I can just drop. What's going on here? Yeah, hold on. There's a traffic jam. Something's happening. Get out of here. Too much is going on. The strat needs to be cleaned up, evidently. Alright, I think this is all clear. Now, first time trying it, so... there's bound to be a mistake here or there. But, like, for example, if I picked up Fa on the turn prior, then I can just on this turn... I mean, I wouldn't hand axe him, but, you know, just, like, drop Fa north. And then I don't, lose the turn. Right? Surely. The detector guy being able to walk on water and carry marks together is pretty key. Yeah, no, it's, like, kind of good. Okay, we get the rescue staff. Pretty decent. Good start. And is anybody going for anybody else? Nope. We're fine. Everyone's safe. Hopefully neither of those calves go for Fa. I don't think they will. Okay, they don't. And I think this Fa, like, leveled no defense either. Well, I say no defense. She probably did not level very much defense. In any case, this Fa is also, like, on time. I felt like she was a tile late last time. I must have just been very timid moving her on the prior turn. For some reason, I don't know why I would have... why did I buy 2 hand axes? I need 2 javelins. Also, where's my money? I have a very strange amount of money right now. Oh, I purchased an extra Vuln, right. Purchased 1 Vuln too many. Yeah, that's just gonna be fine all the time. There's probably a way to just, like, move them over, and then that way you don't gotta worry about it as much. Anyway, Fa can now just seize the tile. It seemed pretty slow, but I was also just, like, very unsure about it. In any case, I think this is better. I mean, it saves so much Divine Stone. Is it worth it to lose a minute to save, like, 6 Divine Stone? I actually just think so. She's got everything but res in Chapter 11. If she got speed, then she would have got 2 levels. Oh, no side quests, sir. Did Marcus get 14 speed? I can't remember. He got 2 boss kills, so... early. No, or 12 speed, rather. Anyway, the answer is no. Hold this. Hopefully I don't miss the archer. That was actually such garbage. Snacky with the sub. What on earth, bro? Not accepting the side quest like deleting 3 villagers. I had to once,
Not
just 2 once.
accepting the side quest is like deleting 3 villagers.
Okay, fine. Dude, how can Samantha bot not... pronounce that correctly. Oh, because you misspelled it. Okay. I was like, what on earth? Clearly, every text-to-speech knows how to do villagers, right? Accepting the side quest is even worse, man. Are you kidding me? You're gonna go through all your javelin. Villagers? Yeah, no. No, you misspelled it, bro. You put ARS at the end. What'd you do? Okay, for the love of God, please. Please, 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 please tell me that we kill this archer. I spelled it correct, I promise. We literally have proof. We know what you wrote, Snecky. Okay, so because Marcus doesn't have the 12 speed, I gotta go from the right. Marcus is also gonna be kind of slow. Or rather, the clear is gonna be kind of slow. Okay, please kill, please kill, please kill. Yes! We mostly got strength. I guess there's a strength benchmark for that. Oh, well, I mean, like, the thing, it's never gonna change what you do, right? And Dorcas can just sit there the whole time. Okay, go here. There's no point going south yet. Because we're gonna have to stab Eric with the Silver Lance on the next turn anyway. +1 pirate. Oh, well. Eric. This is correct spelling some sort of other language that borrows from English. Yeah. See? No. Get out of here. Can't believe we're debating spelling in here, man. Wrong House gets it. Ugh. I can't believe you, man. We got some jokers in the chat. What's going on? We had a good thing going this stream. I was just gonna do a nice FE7 run. It'd be okay. And then I, like, miss an archer, lose 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, it was like 3 minutes because I missed this archer. Missing that archer was actually so garbage. That's my middle name, yeah. It was actually the worst thing that has happened to me in a long while. I should have done from the west, actually. I'm gonna think of it. I could have killed that brigand. But now the brigand is gonna be on the thing. And we'll be able to do anything about it. And then just fog it down here. Kill that pirate. Hopefully, Marcus can get that brigand and then also that cavalier. How much extra time is it to save 1 divine stone, you know? I guess it's a divine stone. Is it brigand or brigand? I'm about to bring about his I don't know, I got nothing. Yeah, I should have done from west, because then I would have been able to counterattack that guy. Now he's going to fight Urk. Let me actually throw a javelin at him then, if that works. Think about it. Okay, I got lucky. Yeah, from west would have been better. Gotta write that down. If you gotta do the slow Marcus, do it from west, right? Okay, please go with the sword next turn. Praise the Lord. I would have actually been so cross if that didn't work. Okay, we have rain now. Okay, after the rain is done, so we're gonna see 2 rain animations. But whatever, I am gonna save the divine stone. I just want to hold on. I just want to hold on to it so much, okay? If you have rescue staff here, you can save on, like, you can save a bit more. But try it. Dub divine stone saving? Yeah, no. It was actually pretty good. I think I saved 5. And then just use Iron Sword to kill that guy. Was I a tile short? I don't mind seeing another player phase change, like whatever. I guess I should have just given... no, I don't think he can move there if he has the forest, right? Because then he must enter the forest. Also, I could actually recruit Priscilla there. If I recruit Priscilla, then I have Priscilla, right? Actually, that would have been a very strong thing to do, as a matter of fact. Where's the hand axe? Matthew has it. The other hand axe, apparently. Trade to Oswin. Here we go. Dub frugal play. That's right. Hopefully I don't miss Sealand, too. There was actually such trash. Like, literally everything was terrible. Nothing was good. Everything was bad. If you recruit a unit, then you get a unit. Yeah. Well, I can use her to recruit Fiona in that one map. I can just bring Priscilla, you know? I don't know how good that is, but... More action economy? Maybe there's just more units to move. Maybe that's bad. Try one time, but whatever. We got the speed res. Longbow. Decent. We had that all a longbow. What? So Dorcas has to survive the mercenary and the mage. I wonder if he should even have weapons. Yeah, he probably should. Okay. I'm going to, on this upcoming turn, kill the thief, the javelin, and then I'm going to kill the, whatchamacallit, the mage. Those are going to be my 2 remaining actions to the map. I'm like nearly out of javelin. Is this draft race Marcus Gaming until you get another unit? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you have low in here, actually, this is low in training time. But yes, it is mostly Marcus Gaming until you get another unit. I mean, if you're allowed to use this really good unit, use them, right? Save that animation. The reason most every draft span the Dragon after a while. So is that true, actually? I forgot it's not route. What if we let the thief get the silver axe? Think about it. I don't think the thief thing does anything. Marcus ban would be crippling. It would actually be like very bad. In this format particularly. Do I need the other one of that? Oh, it doesn't. It does matter here because of Fa. Fa's not Hector. There's a big difference. Red game sounds bad because Hector would be slightly better than Swordlock Lords. Yeah. Like, Hector's pretty fine, all told. If you had to do it all with Hector, then, like, you know, you'd find a way. Probably I think the scariest part would be, like, Guy, you know? Because, like, you're not killing boys that quickly. And because you're not killing boys that quickly, you probably will end up fighting Guy. The Guy's gonna start moving. I started Loudheart and thought it was Loud House. Loud House? You mean my next door neighbor? Oh, I'm kidding. They're actually totally fine. Yeah, that's some garbage. You missed a javelin or whatever? Okay, right. Get in the car. No, yeah, exactly. Sell the iron bow and buy steel bows. Heard me in BC, I could be Loud House. Oh yeah, no, that's true actually. Transporter Marcus, that's right. Take fought over the mountains. Yo, what? You chose certain death over attacking Javelin Kent. What's wrong with them, man? I guess I don't like attacking people with 1-2 range, right? Nah, that's just superstitious. Got the heavy spear. Alright, let's make sure I have a way out. Put that in the notes for base. Oh, no. My chat is telling me if I put the thing in the notes. I'll have a VOD. So that's going to be my notes. Watch the VOD. Totally not getting views on YouTube, yeah. Riding a horse over the mountains. This game came out before Skyrim, right? Yeah. I think so. I think 9 years before? Skyrim was 2011. Dude, there's about to be, by the way, adults younger than Skyrim. Don't make us all watch the VOD. I'll put it in the notes. Don't worry about it. Okay, that guy's in healing AI. Guess we gotta watch the VODs. Everyone, no. You get to watch the VOD, Snecky. Ain't you been paying attention? You get to watch the VOD. Adults younger than Skyrim. Yeah. It's happening soon, right? Skyrim's what, like 14 and a half? 3.5 years is not a long time, guys. It'll happen before you know. Let's buy more stuff. I don't need that, that's for sure. This is as many as I want, probably. I have 7 steel bows. That should be plenty. We killed a guy, we get out of here. Apparently a faster strat. Well, I say apparently. I haven't seen the end of the enemy phase yet. Also, I was like totally scrapping with those guys down there. That's how we're gonna age verify? Yeah, no. Archer's gonna be like, were you there? Were you there when it was written? Yeah, no. The job I'm working now, it's like teaching and tutoring. And I pull that line out so much, it's like, no, I was there. I was there when it was written. They talk about something that happened in like the 2010s or the late 2000s, and I'm like, dude. don't have a Steel Axe yet. Man, what would I even do with Priscilla here, actually? What would I do, right? Think about it. Where did I lose all that time in the thing, by the way? Oh, it was in chapter 14, probably. Nah, a bit in chapter 14. Actually, it was chapter 13, I remember, yeah. I lost the time in chapter 14 because I was, just unfamiliar with the strat. I was making it up as I went. I was there when, hey, you're finally awake was spoken. Yeah, no. You were there. How many Divine Sense is this, by the way? I should have been making save states. I was just so focused on, like, getting through some chapters, right? I just couldn't do it. Alright, what happens now? Here comes a horse. I think the other one. Was it the archer that messed you up in chapter 14? That was the old one. The old run had an archer that just, like, it literally just completely the most garbage Shimon thing ever. I lost, like, 5 minutes because of an archer. I'm not even exaggerating. That's what happened. I mean, heathen who's never played any version of Skyrim. I'll be real, like, I don't think you're missing out, like, nowadays. I do think, like, Skyrim is a very important, very huge game. Like, I would probably put Skyrim in, like, top 10 most important games ever released. It was, like, you know, before Skyrim, right? You just, like, didn't talk about video games with anybody, right? Like, you didn't go to school and talk about video games. No, you didn't do that. You get, like, beat up. You get your lunch money taken from you. Yeah, all versions are in the top 10. No, the original 2011. Which release? The 2011, I'm actually going to say the 2011 console release. Because what happened was, right, after Skyrim, here's what happened. Oh, I should have dropped off Rebecca, right? Here's what happened after Skyrim, right? After Skyrim, all the guys, like, everybody at school, who normally would never, ever, ever, ever say anything about video games, right? They would never talk about video games. That just wouldn't happen, right? You'd go, they'd be talking about, like, girls and whatnot, right? Never about video games. Like, one day, literally, like, November 10th, 2011, it was like, they were talking about, like, hot chicks. And then, like, November 11th and November 12th, they were talking about, like, SMH, disrespecting the Poke craze. No. I'm literally telling you. I was there. I was there, Numbers Born. Even my dad played Skyrim. Yeah, no, literally, they were talking about, like, the quest they went on where they got this, like, sword and armor and whatnot. You go to school and literally it's like, it just switched. I talked about video games with my friends since 2009. I didn't hear about this. Nah, dude. It was like literally a switch got flipped. Like overnight. I'm telling you, this is what happened. I was there. I was there when it was written. Pokemon Go didn't come out yet. I think Pokemon Go is still important. I put it up there. No. You're telling me Pokemon Go is on your, like, top 10 most important games ever made? I believe it. I don't think I'd put it there. But I wouldn't call you a silly person. Oh, she didn't get injured. Okay, cool. I wouldn't call you a silly person for having done it. If that's what you believe. Why did I put Rebecca there? That's just further away from everywhere where she needs to be. The Great Switch, no. I think it was a huge cultural switch for Go. Oh, not the Nintendo Switch or whatever. I wasn't really there. I didn't actually pick up Pokemon Go or play it. But it was definitely like, okay, you know what? That's when all the moms were playing video games. Ain't that right? I was talking earlier about the jocks. Pokemon Go got the moms. Everyone went outside for Go. Okay, well, that's going outside. That's a whole different thing. I'm talking about video games, not going outside. Like, stick to the main idea here, Snecky. Play Pokemon Go on my iPad Air 2. Oh my goodness, I forgot to equip the Javelin. And I'm getting punished. This is actually so bad. I was freaking yapping about Pokemon Go. Okay, I didn't have a phone, so I played on my mom's phone once. Oh, yo, gamer. My goodness. How old were you when you got your first phone? That blows the kid's mind whenever I say it. I'm like, yeah, I didn't get a phone until I was 17. We just didn't do it, you know? This file is way too forward. She does not need to be here yet. Who knows how to play games? Sounds like something that could only be relevant. They're just something huge game led people to playing games at house first. That's right. Yeah, why were people at home? That's from the hammer. I was 18 out of high school. Oh, okay, you got me beat. I also know you're younger than me. I know your birth date. I know your birthday. I know your birth date, Snecky. You better watch out. The moment I know your name and zip code, it's actually Jover. Although, actually... This is a Nokia account? No, I said smartphone, not cell phone. No disrespect, but... There's very clearly a difference. Okay, something happened here. I'm not able to get as far forward as I wanted to get. I think it should be okay, though. Because what happens here is if I go here and in the other tile, I should, Hello? Nice. Okay, I get the chest key now. That's very important. We get the chest key. It's identically ruined? Oh, you're identically ruined, yeah. I actually just know you. I can steal your identity any day now. I don't know if it happened to me. I'm not saying it did. But when I was applying for a bank in Louisiana, this is ages ago. This was like maybe 5 years ago or something. I was applying for a bank. What's going on, man? Get these aunties out of my DMs. Oh, who died? Oh, Merlinus. Okay. I was applying for like a bank in Louisiana. This was like maybe 5 years ago, right? And when I did, I was applying for the bank account. They're like, okay, we got to verify your identity. So we're going to ask you questions about your finances, right? That's what they're doing. Which, by the way, actually makes total sense. It's like, okay, yeah. We got to make sure I am who I say I am. So Fall is at least at the correct tile, by the way. What's going on here? Okay, what I want to do is... I actually want to go to this tile, and I need to, like, start killing this thief. It's actually very urgent. And I also got to pick up this soldier, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got to pick up the soldier so he doesn't kill the thief. What's it doing? But yeah, I had to apply to a bank, and they're like, ask me questions about my finances to verify my identity, right? Does not know I'm broke. It's answering my finances. Well, I mean, the kinds of things they said were, I can get rid of a 2-use. The kinds of things they asked me were stuff like, you know, in such and such year, did you rent an apartment at this place, right? You know, at such and such, or like, or it was like at such and such year, did you rent an apartment at any of the following places? And they gave me like, you know, 4 addresses or something, and then like there was a none of the above option. There was all like that. All the questions were like that. Like, okay, did you take out a lease on such and such car during this time or whatever? And literally all of they asked me like maybe 6 questions like that. You know, like I said, very reasonable questions. I'm like, this is a decent way to verify. I actually kind of like this. Like very reasonable questions. And then at the end, I answered, the thing is, literally the answer for all of them was no, none of the above. Every single time they suggested something, like, did you spend money on this or do this, or otherwise, is this you? Every single one of them was no, and at the end it said, couldn't verify your identity, you're wrong. And I'm like, why is that the case? So what's your mother's maiden name questions? No. The things that they were asking me is stuff that, like, actually, only I would realistically know the answer to all of them. So actually, I thought the questions were very good. So, yeah, for a sec there. Oh, by the way, is Fiona okay? She may get owned. Maybe the soldiers will just see that they have lethals on soldiers, or the shamans will see that they have lethals on soldiers rather than seeing that they have a combined lethal on Fiona. But what was I saying? Yeah, no. So, I mean, that happened, and I was like, did my identity get stolen? I sure hope not. But there was like an ID theft agency in Louisiana. I went to them and they're like, I think you're fine. So, hope we're good. But yeah, it was like a bunch of financial questions that like only I would have been able to like really. All of them were no, so I couldn't 100% confirm it was you. No, but they said at the end that I answered one of the questions wrong. So apparently, according to that bank and the report they ran on me, I did at such and such year like lease a car or whatever. Oh, bye. Cool. How many divine stones am I ending the chapter with? I'm just curious. Like 12? How many do I got? I didn't even see. I was gonna say 19, but that literally can't be true. There's no way it's 19, man. Holy smokes, 10? Okay, that 10 divine stones is like literally, it might as well be a million. Why'd you buy 3 apartments in Minnesota, Arkansas, and Alaska? And yeah, exactly. I just forgot, actually. It's easy to forget these things. One thing is becoming very clear. Yapping and playing Fire Emblem fast is actually very hard. It's okay. It was a really funny conversation. So all my teammates who got to like watch the VOD to get the notes updated, they just get to replay this hilarious story over and over again, right? Is yapping harder or the Fire Emblem? The Fire Emblem. Yapping's not hard. Multitask hard, more to 11. Dude, here's my thing, right? People say, like, oh, texting and driving isn't so bad. I challenge you to do this. If you think texting and driving isn't so bad, what is it? Do something, like, really simple. Do, like, doing the dishes and texting. Try like, texting and doing the dishes, you know? Oh, let me get the Steel Lance. I'm literally always like, where's my Steel Lance? Let me just actually grab the Steel Lance for once in my life. Do something like texting and doing the dishes, or like texting and putting on your clothes. Just something like really simple that you've done like a million billion times. Give the cyclist counter too, cries. And then you'll realize, oh my goodness, no, I cannot do anything while I'm texting. Texting and driving pretty hard? Yeah, no. Phone isn't waterproof. That's the thing, you're gonna be like so preoccupied keeping it out of the like water when you're washing the dishes, man. Like, what I'm saying is, yeah, you'll realize, like, oh my goodness, wait, yeah, I can't do anything. Like, forget about it, man. I do want to Vuln before the Shaman, I believe. Okay, we're getting, holy smokes. Wait, this Fiona, actually? I'm safe sitting this. Wait a minute, let me just safe sit it right now. And this one's gonna load it up without Scrambler and dot his Oldham. This is one of those waterproof bags. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I didn't kill the guy. This guy can't reach me anyway. I can just stab here. Okay, I dodged. I'm the goat. I can't wash the dishes? Why can't you wash the dishes? Oh, literally, just forgot the conversation. Okay, go me. Fa's cool. Fa's cool. Keep her there. She might have low defense. She didn't get many kills. The thing is, like, 5 fewer Divine Stone uses means that Fa just has less EXP here. Seems irrelevant. However, affecting. Just realized this Fiona propaganda. I don't actually think Fiona's the best one. Maybe that's giving away too much. What's my combat like? Oh, decent, actually. This is better, though. This is brilliant, but I prefer this, you know? 9 damage is actually just the most unfortunate amount. Alright, this just kills Oldham. Oldham has no crit, too. Boom. Boom. Okay, we're gonna fight, like, 3 more combats, but whatever. Or 2 more, rather. Merlinus is gonna die. Rip Merlinus. It was cool knowing you, bro. I should have put a Vuln on Fa, trying to think of it. Big conversation because it's Fire Emblem, another conversation going on at the moment. Yeah, exactly. Boom. Was that risky? No, not really. Alright, hopefully I get the Uhai thing correct as well. Okay, this Fiona is actually, like, amazing. Far above averages in most categories. I say far above, but, actually probably not true. I think that's, like, embellishing it a little bit. Do I want a layer? I don't want the one use, that's for sure. Give myself a layer just for fun, right? And then I do need the Divine Stone on Fa. Bring... Nah, I'm not gonna bring spare stuff. Well, it isn't too difficult, you just have to be quiet. Oh no, yeah, okay, sorry guys, no more chatting. That's it. Not allowed. Chatting privileges revoked. You guys couldn't behave. Never mind, it's my fault. I'm the one who can't multitask. This Fiona is nuts. 11 strength is apparently the benchmark. Speaking is now illegal. Makes me wonder if there should, Okay, no, I was about to be like, if we should try to set up a rig on Chapter 17, but please, no. Please, like, Chapter 17 is actually already so hard. Also, like, I feel really bad for giving Base Cube, because Base Cube was like, just give me the easiest one. Right? Base Cube's like, just give me the easiest part of the game. So we gave it to him, and then we discovered later, dude, Chapter 17 is really hard. Chapter 17 might just be the hardest map of the entire, like, run. I think it's go here with a job. I don't know why it doesn't go south with a thing. But whatever. Fa's gonna follow behind. For the way the stuff. We have 2 hand axes now, guys. Actually, we have 3. Dorcas, like, kind of abused the other one. Oh, gosh, bro, what is going on? Numbers told me to go here? That's some bogus, man. Okay, never mind. We can get the, whatchamacallit, the Nomad. Hid name Snag. I can do it if needed, though. The hands off will be awkward. The handoffs. 17. Yeah. We can talk about it. I mean, like, I do want to... Because I think when I shared the opinion that Chapter 17 is the hardest map, I think I shared it privately. Would the world be a better place if everybody couldn't speak? No, it'd actually be much worse. That's a very easy what if scenario for me to answer. My move was Fa Southeast. Yo, what's up, Numbers? She is currently, and you had recommended trading back to Iron. Yeah, I must have, the place I moved to last turn must have been incorrect. This turn, oh, after the jab. Oh, right, I jab and then you recommend. Okay, that makes sense. I wonder where I put her. Did I put her, because Fiona was there. Oh, and then Fa, okay. I think, you know what? Because I don't know the enemy positions as well as you do, probably, Numbers, I was just very, very, very scared of putting Fa in place where she would counterattack a Cavalier. Put her in the forest south of the W4. I should have been southeast of that. Yeah, okay. I was very, very reluctant to put her southeast because I just didn't know where the enemies were. But I should trust you with some. By the way, I've deployed Myrna's every time, and he's also died every time. This guy is in healing AI. Let's just stab him. It's gonna take Fa a minute to get down there anyway, so like whatever. Okay, Dart, we believe in you. Do we actually? Chat, type 1 if you believe in Dart. No, the Gaiden chapter. Okay, last time I got healing AI and I still got the Gaiden 8, so I actually don't even believe it. I'm actually shocked that anyone ever missed the Gaiden in the history of the world. I literally got healing AI on Uhai and ran him up to the fort and killed him at the forts. And I still got that Gaiden. Give me a torch, please. Yes. I believe I will be giving these enemies good tiles, though. We're actually fine. Maybe the monk will attack Fa. That could be bad. Holy, 10 stones left. It's actually so good. That's so many stones I saved. Yeah, honestly, I could have just used the stone on the thief, man. That whole scrap where I was trying to figure out what to do. What about just Divine Stone? We're rich. We're literally swimming in Divine Stone. Actually, the thing is, though, we're swimming in Divine Stones. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to use them all on, like, Vanikeets in the final chapter. It's actually very good at that. Oh, my goodness. Okay, this is actually such garbage. I guess I just kill, like, one of these nomads or something. This is the rotten move. The thing I did is just absolutely terrible. Kill a nomad. Fiona's strong enough to do it, right? So just kill a monk, right? Oh, if I do that, then whatchamacallit? The Myrmidon attacks Fa, so I can't do that. Whatever. We're gonna have some guys attacking Fa. Tails, right? We don't kill that guy. We'll just go northeast. Who cares? I mean, like, they can't block every way for Fa to get to Uhai, right? There's no way. I'm moving Fa to west from a current spot, and the nomads will attack Fiona. Yeah, I put Fa too far in. That was my mistake. As soon as I did it, I was like, yeah. Like, not this turn, but the turn prior to that. In any case, Numbers. Here's the main idea. I think what you're doing, Numbers, is way better than what I'm doing. Actually, I have a save state before. Do you want to get in the call and, like, coach me about it? Because it's very evident I actually just have no idea what I'm doing. I'll just go here and bait out short bow. Or I never realized everyone in chat now is texting and watching. We are multitasking. Is that true? I don't think any of you guys are actually watching. Sure, I can do that. I'll be there in a sec. Hold on, let me also mark the status. I'm actually very curious what to do that. Look at what's happening. All the way. By the way, Numbers is here, guys. So if you hear a beautiful, wonderful voice, then just no, yeah. What's up? Okay, I need to not create anybody here. Let me also share it with you so you get a direct view. I remember what you said last time about like you need to wait. I totally agree. I guess we're not watching, just texting. Yeah. Okay, so there's the shaman. The last time I made a mistake where I got this guy dead, right? And then, oh my goodness, I have to drop something. Or I have another torch, don't I? Yeah, I have another torch. There's actually so many torches on this file. Like, Fa's got one, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I made a mistake where, like, I attacked Uhai, and then I didn't put Fiona in the place to, like, block his healing AI, you know? Like, now I can attack, what's the name? And if this is healing, well, yeah... Seven.
I think he has more move than Fa, so like Fiona could reach him, but she wasn't able to kill, and I don't think Fa will be able to catch up.
Well, the point is that Uhai, when he's in healing AI, they want to avoid your units. So when I put Fiona there, it's not about using Fiona to attack him. It's just about blocking him trying to go to the north and the west. Because now where Uhai is in the east. Remember when that happened last night and you're like, oh my goodness, he went there. That's why.
Yeah.
So I just need to corner him. I wonder if I can actually get vision of him this turn. That's a bit risky. Okay. I can't really do anything about it though. He should stay put.
I guess I just don't understand how this is superior to just like enemy phase and player phase with Fa.
I probably should have just done that, yeah. Maybe I was worried about killing edge. Yeah. Okay, I should have just done that. How bad is the killing edge anyway? Yeah, I should just enemy phase, player phase. Or rather, you should. You're the one doing this map, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Wrath. Yeah, here I am just like wasting even more turns, right? In order to like, what, not get killing edged. How much attack is killing edge over short bow? Plus 4. Okay, so you could maybe lose 12. Actually, you could maybe lose more than that. You could lose 24. Less than that. Lose 18. Okay, that's that. Let's actually take this chapter from the top. I'm just gonna pause the timer real quick. It's probably a defense number that makes her safe from the killing edge. I don't know if she got it. We're saving all the Divine Stone uses now. Okay, so this is the formation I got. And the inventories, I did Horse's Lair, but honestly that was pretty worthless and it just made me drop items. So.
I think it could have some value if you didn't have such a good Fiona.
Yeah. Apparently 11 is the benchmark. Does she even... How much does she get weighed down by Horse's Lair? 13. She has 8, 9, 6, 7. How fast are the calves? I think these calves are Iron Lance, so probably not that weighed down.
I had been failing to double with a jab, so in Force Layer definitely wouldn't.
You're right, okay.
But didn't get doubled.
And I have fought here. I think you came with the same thing. I think you torched,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah, I just used Fa, natural vision to get see that calf.
What a mercy, this Fiona. Did you find the natural vision was adequate for this, or no? Maybe I'm just unfamiliar. Okay.
There was no point where I felt like I needed the torch. Yeah.
All right. So let's imagine that the cav that Fiona just killed with her amazing level up is still alive, right?
Mm.
It was here with Shab,
It was,
right?
yeah.
And it was down here, trade to iron.
Yep, trade.
Okay, yeah. I think I was worried that a Cavalier was going to jump me in one of these two. But you're saying that never happens. I trust you.
Yeah.
And this Fiona's amazing. If Cavs are still left alive after this, like say you don't one-round that guy, you leave him and just like start attacking the, whatchamacallits, the Nomad there.
I had been just forging ahead, but I hadn't like run a comparison.
In case it's here.
Then yeah, Iron Lance, Nomad, and then Fa,
That's so
east
slow.
of Fiona,
That's like so slow.
or northeast. Yeah.
I remember debating this, the longbow. Getting attacked by a longbow is so like inconsequential, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah. And there's a sneaky calf still in the fog to the south that will come up if you get in his range.
Makes sense. Golly, holy smokes.
Dragon's Gate, no problem.
Yeah, no, for real. We didn't even need to promote. Okay. There's so much Divine Stone left to do, actually. Thank you for joining me on the call, by the way. I don't think I said that. I just acknowledged your presence. All right.
Yeah, no problem.
Like all in?
Yeah,
or?
that spot gets attacked by both nomads. That's their max range. So if you have Fa outside of that diagonal, you should be good, I believe.
Myrmidon is here, right? So he's not hitting us no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's this diagonal, right?
Well, the trees might mess it up to some degree, but to south of the snag is, I believe, where I've been moving her, and it was fine.
It's gonna be some weird attacking here, surely. There's always a chance that the text I was whining about earlier is actually, like, important. I mean, it is important. It was my dad sending me a meme, right? You know, those are important. They don't need to be addressed right away, you know what I mean? I'm hearing it's a coin flip whether you have an easy time or really hard time for each run. Oh, what, with Groats? Yeah, just get used to it, Nate. Now, I will say, I so far think, even in the ones where I've had, like, bad Fionas... Okay, so what happens here? Just, like, stab, or what? Or is it...
I'm not sure what the optimal spot to move her is, but I think I've been moving, like, full east into that forest, just to ensure I can bait the shaman next turn.
Okay.
But the last couple turns have been a little slapdash, and then Fa was straight south into that forest. I believe, because in the next turn I would get 4 squares away from Uhay, and then next turn I would bait enemy phase.
Okay.
1, 2. Because yeah, you can't get into one range of Uhay within 2 turns, no matter what move you do. I think so.
That makes sense. So here's what Fa's doing. Fa's going 1, 2, 3 enemy phase, player phase, right?
Yeah.
So if Fa is actually going to enemy phase on 3, then that means Fiona needs to enemy phase Shaman by 2 at the
2.
latest, right?
Yeah, to negate the crit chance.
So
I think that's how I was moving into the forest.
If that's the case, I actually don't mind stabbing this Nomad here in order to get less, like, assuming he's still alive, right? I actually don't mind stabbing this Nomad from this tile in order to just have fewer attacks. This does mean if I fail to kill Myrmidon, then I'm blocked.
Yeah.
What if I go here and I give Myrmidon the forest?
Yeah. Should work.
Yeah, I mean, in other case,
2, 3 left.
I can still kill. Can't wait for the Wrath carry, man. I think it's actually going to be a good time. Like, he's clearly very competent at base, and then the moment he's getting, like, levels and whatnot, he should be okay. I forgot to use the secret book on what's her name, Fiona. That was something where, like, I don't know if you were watching my first attempt at Dragon's Gate today, but I was actually getting owned by no secret book. It was not a good time.
Yeah, I was near that.
So, this is 4 tiles away, right? An issue is if I go there, then I actually fight Myrmidon.
Well, you can move 1 south and still reach next turn.
That's true, I can go here. I actually kind of like your tile more when it was over here, because this Myrmidon is actually covering a lot of the tiles that I would use to fight Ubai now. Right?
Yeah.
So, and he did live, and so actually I like your idea much better. I was getting a bit greedy, like, oh, let's get rid of one of the Nomads, but I don't even think that's necessary. I could have gone here with an Iron Lance, and I think they go for Fiona then. Actually, if they... I guess we lose one of our amazing levels, but whatever.
Yeah, I think she'll be okay.
Yeah, she's already, like, amazing, so... Oh, I guess we didn't. I don't think we got a level since then. Yeah, where's my secret book, actually? I really should just use it at the start of this map. So, I have started getting the secret book. In any case, full east, I actually kind of agree. If we have the Iron Lance out, then I think these guys will go for Fiona, and then she can just fight them up here. They're gonna leave Fa alone. Point. And I think actually there will be enough tiles and forests separating these two that after I go here with Javelin, all the Nomads will be attacking Fiona rather than attacking Fa. That might not be true looking at their ranges. Bye, Wrath.
Okay.
Apparently killing that guy is very tricky. Yeah, here they are now. Like, I can go here. And I know this is in range of Wrath's longbow, or of Uhai's longbow, rather. But it's...
Yeah, but it gets more XP on Fiona.
Yeah, in theory. I guess this one's still going south, but whatever. Okay, this inventory is mega full. I'll just drop the torch. I have the other one. Oh no, your parry brand on Sifu. One of them is probably going for... Also, I'm a turn early with Fiona anyway.
Yeah.
Is that true? No, 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 because
no, because Uhai will go first.
That's right.
On next enemy phase.
Okay, worse level than last time, I think. You know, actually, we still got 13. Okay, we have the 4 blaze. Just get rid of the 5 torch. I don't need a 5 torch. Get some more EXP off these guys. I wonder if Dart should just die sooner. Like, I put him on a forest. Why? You know what I mean? I guess there's Geats.
That's what I had been doing, my initial runs. But yeah, if we beats, we... Hold on.
Okay, we are slightly out of the threshold for rigging a level at the start of next map. It's the 27 EXP. Kill is. He should definitely be grabbing a bone that he can stay alive for Geats. If it's Geats. Right.
Yeah.
You can get both Geats and Wallace in the same run. What on earth? Can you actually just full recruit in this hack? No, you have to still choose Carla or Karel or Harkin rather. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 Divine Stone going into the thing. And this Fiona is insane.
Yeah, I don't think we'll need any Divine Stone on Darren like this.
Got the Orion's Bolt. No side quest except. Very easy for a practice file. Trade you some of these. What's going on here? Okay, so I was having a bit of a problem fighting this guy with Dorcas and Rebecca. And by the way, there's actually Dorcas and Rebecca with like good levels, if I believe. Like if I recall, I think Dorcas like leveled strength and Rebecca also like leveled strength speed. I was having a lot of trouble fighting the sniper. Go Harkin the latest split recruit if we don't count remakes. I mean, okay, it's unfair because it's chapter like 27, and basically every game doesn't even have a chapter 27. Mostly because of Lin mode, right? I feel like that's unfair. Like really, it's chapter 7.
So this Fiona probably does have the strength to just kill Sniper in both knights turn 1 with Steel Bow if you promote, like, even if you turn 1 promote.
Yeah. It'd be like prep save promote, right? Like, you might as well clean the whole inventory.
Yeah.
Okay, let me actually take a peek.
I believe a 14 strength was what I saw you needed to like guarantee the kill on the knights with Steel Bow. And she gets +2 in promotion, which should take her to 15 on this file.
9, golly. She gets +1 in promotion, I'm pretty right.
I mean, either way, that gets to 14.
Yeah, I know in Radiant Dawn it's +2 magic, and typically women get an extra 1 strength, 1 defense, but Fiona specifically does not on her tier 1 to tier 2 promotion. Like, actually, literally her. She's the only woman who doesn't get it. Okay. She gets it going to, tier 2, or tier 3, rather. Okay. So this is, we need 11 plus, we need 22, actually. Okay, yeah, we have it. So you're right. So the benchmark is...
He will sometimes roll 23 HP as well, which is why you need the 12 damage.
I think that's one thing, like, if you meet the benchmark straight away, then do it. Otherwise, I think maybe it's fine. Okay, if you meet the benchmark straight away, then do it. If not, and you can rig, then go for the rig. I was very displeased with the results of the rig, by the way. I was, like, trying to get a 40% strength growth, and I was literally here for, like, 3 minutes doing it. It was actually quite terrible, just to get a 40. Is it a 40 or is it a 35? Take a look. Let me look at her in Serenaz again. It's a 40, yeah. Yeah, I don't think she needs the 2 HP from soft resetting. So probably just go here. Now, if we have that, and we have a strong thing, then I'll just give Rebecca... Oh, she already has the chest key. Okay, good. These guys will chill out in the back here. I still have 8 Divine Stone left. We're actually rich.
If you turn 1 killing the sniper with Fiona, Do you want to give Rebecca a Dorky or Dorcas?
That's true. Do I
Since
have
he won't
one?
be opening. I guess you could have Dorcas take it from Fiona after or that, yeah.
I'm trying to remember where the other door keys are, because I'm pretty sure with no door keys, which is what I have right now, we'll have enough for Jeremy map. I think we'll have enough.
They're in the new Resolve shop if I need to grab any there.
Chapter 21, okay.
Yeah.
The close one or the far one? The pure water
The
one,
pure
right?
water. Yeah.
That's fine. And I don't mind Dorcas and Rebecca just being around in case Pegasi show up. I don't believe Pegasi will show up, but... he probably needs other weapons.
Yeah, I still need the heavy spear for Darren.
Yeah. Let's see, what's the speed benchmark for doubling Darren with heavy spear as a Silver Knight? I'm curious what that is. So I think she needs 2 Silvos. Axe and Von. That'll be that. And Silva is just like the best weapon in the game, right? So just use that for everything pretty much. I didn't give her the book yet. Okay, Darren. Need 12 AS, that's actually so much. You're way down 5 by the thing, so you need 17 speed as Silver Knight. That seems a bit lofty. Were you, like, always consistently doubling her? I do think the file I gave you way back in the day, let's say, like, yesterday or the day before, had a pretty fast one. A pretty fast Fiona, rather. Latest isn't latest game? If you're not counting all of Fates and, like, Three Houses stuff. Probably. No, there's Sonya Dean. Oh, not Remix. Yeah, there's no split Recruit and Awakening, right? So... I mean, like, the entire Fates thing, but that's different.
Shura versus the Boots.
Oh, true, actually.
Yeah, and in the file I was using yesterday, she just had 17 at level 1 promoted. Never mind what EXP she got from killing Cameron, etc. So...
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. In any case, on this particular file, we don't need the Durandal, so it's not even, like, that urgent. We can kind of go up here. Just use the thing. What's her Lance rank? It's actually A. How about Silver?
It's less damage than the Heavy Spear, I remember saying, but...
Yeah, so it's 14 rather than 18,
hit.
but you double. And 5 more hit.
Oh, yeah.
So... What is our current combat with Heavy Spear? Oh my goodness, bro. Can I get on the map? Holy smoke. Okay, so we need another 9. I'm at 32. Yeah, I'm at 32 attack. 32 attack minus 15 minus is 15. So I do 15 damage. I either do 15 or I do 11 by 2. I think I'd rather do 11 by 2.
Yeah, because you could enemy phase Silver Lance and then finish with Heavy Spear.
Or finish with Silver Lance.
Or, yeah.
Actually, finish with Heavy Spear is good too. So if that's the case, I think I just don't
I remember
want Heavy
she was
Spear.
taking, like... She had the potential to get chunked by Darren. Depending on, you know, how the rest of the combat scenario go.
Also, I just get the door key off this guy, so I shouldn't be worried about it. Like, I'm spending a door key, but I'm getting it back, like, immediately, right? So... Surely they go for Fiona rather than Fa. All my guys are scrambling around. The way I move everybody, it's like they're in, like, healing AI. It's like there's a bunch of enemies in healing AI. They do, like, the same thing. If you have, like, undrafted Elliewood, you should probably just, like, have him rescue Lint. Okay, Sniper's dead. We get a door key. That later, perhaps. Who has the door key right now, actually? Dorcas have it? What happened to door keys?
I think it was Dorcas.
Has it? Just get all the way in there. That way I can go ahead and Carla on the stair. Even the longbow knows. Let's go for Fiona. Sure, had the bell curve effect. I think people like the boots more than him again. Yeah, that's true. I think everyone figured out, like, you know, he's strong, but you can make something about that good anyway. Okay, so here's the question. Golly, dude. Okay, here's the question, right? So where do you go now? Do you go on the forest? Do you go through the choke? I actually really want to go through the choke, right?
Yeah, when I was messing around with the Sarah rescue strats, I was putting her, yeah, just there and attacking that cav, and I guess that lets Cameron get on the forest, but
I don't think that matters too much.
yeah.
I did this. I actually forget when this archer reinforcement shows up. I think it's actually a turn later than this. What is Fiona's steel bow forecast on deal 10 less in enemy phase? That whole thing is just not working, honestly. That whole entire combat forecast thing just doesn't work. I don't know what's wrong with it. You know, if I kill these guys, I don't think I will, because the Troubadour will be here. But I could actually door key. I don't think there's any benefit to that, though. I think I just want to, like, get Fa through the choke and then, like, probably kill the Troubadour. You remember how much HP Cameron has? I guess it doesn't matter. We're about to find out.
31?
That archer is probably later anyway. Good door to Merlinus. Maybe because on bows on Fiona's hampered in some way. No, it's literally every unit. What if I just Silver Lance him here? Kind of pass. The shamans can get me here, right? Good. Now, I claimed one steel bow was enough. Or 30 steel bow, rather, is enough. I wonder if that's actually true. It looks like it, actually. Pretty clean because this Fiona's cramped. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh, she can double with heavy spear now? Oh, wait, now that... What, yeah.
Yeah, where's my heavy spear? I mean, really, what's actually going to happen is she's just going to do, like, 1,000,000 damage with Silver Lance. She's going to do, like, 13 by 2 instead of 11 by 2. Timer's still off, by the way? Yeah, I know. I value more taking it slow with numbers to, talk in detail about the file and what to do. Okay, this guy can go in melee, so I want to attack in melee. Fa behind. Everything's good, I think. Yeah, there's no way we're getting Pegasi. Your strat's quite good. Now, I have a good Fiona. Oh, right, that happens. Okay, I need to not do that. Hopefully this other guy's a hand axe. I keep on putting Fa in, like, just the worst place ever.
It's unfortunate because I think that's where she needs to be to reach... Well, I guess she wouldn't be able to seize this turn anyway.
I guess you could crit Darren if you player phased him, but, like, that seems a bit ambitious.
Yeah.
No, surely just this
Good
Fa
Lord, Fiona.
This Fiona ridiculous. Yeah, I guess you really just ought to be a tile short anyway. Like, who cares? Just accept that you'll see it later. Some things are happening on enemy phase, but it's not, like, crazy. I made the same mistake last time where I had, like, Fiona here, and then I put Fa in, like, Darren range.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if, like, Fiona is still absolutely terrible at Darren, then, like, we have so much Divine Stone, I don't even mind spending, like, 1 or 2 to kill him. Right. Anyway, this should be, like, pretty fine. I have so much HP.
Oh yeah, and I found out the reason why when I was trying the rescue turn 2 door key strats, it was the reason Cameron didn't go into healing ag for me is because I missed one of the steel bows. So he only got hit once the first time, so then he attacked twice and then got doubled and killed. So
We have an amazing Fiona, right? So it's like, this is the file we use if all we care about is, like, movement. Okay, let's get Sand in here, because we do have Wallace. Do a Florina, right? Florina can buy some bows.
true.
And then, who can sell stuff? Probably you. I'm gonna need that. My Ryan Bolt.
Can you deploy, Marcus? Oh, from
I'm just selling. Yeah. I mean, the steelbow shop is this one, right? So
yeah.
yeah. When I had rescue staff, I was out of here very early. Oh, I did deploy. No, that's Fiona. Okay. I saw a paladin. I'm like, wait, that's Marcus.
Yeah, I saw you can just get the paladin in range of Oleg turn 1 with the rescue.
Yeah, no. Justin with the sub. John, Judge is here. Watch out! Judge is here. Yeah, the referee, the arbiter.
Origin 238 flanking. Origin 238 flanking. Origin 238 flanking.
Thank you so much for that. What was I doing? So, okay, we need more steelbow, that's for sure. I totally forgot to check that.
Yeah, I would kind of like to have an idea of the shopping list, like what I want to have in stock. Like how many pure waters do we need?
Oh my goodness,
Keys for
probably 4 pure waters is good. Let me check how many javelins I have still, because let me tell you this, I'm never using a javelin again for the entire rest of the game. So I overbought, I think, 4 javelins. Let's keep another spare just in case. And instead of buying 3 javelins, see if we can buy heavy spears. Now, it's going to be difficult without selling the secret book. I sold a steel bow. I sold a 1-use, okay. Although I guess a 1-use steel bow is maybe good for late game.
Would you not want the javelins on hand for Isadora?
You're right, we have Isadora. Okay, so Florina can't reach that anyway, but she can reach the Andak shop. Or the steelbow shop, rather. Craig looks at attacker's own defense when calculating. Nah. Okay, so... don't quite get all the way. I actually thought about picking up Fa and just dropping her as bait. I'm pretty sure no melee units would attack her if I put her in the south. That's true. At that point, getting the village is actually tricky, or the shop, rather, is actually rather tricky. True. Maybe Florina, after recruiting, can go and then get danced.
I was using Carla as a flunky here, and I was able to dance her onto the shop on turn 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, when I did the file drop for the turn 1 bait, no one attacked her at melee, but also I didn't have nearly as good a Fiona. Maybe that changes things, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I could try. But a black screen. I'll look at accuracy anyway. Yeah, no. At some point, very soon, we get S-rank bows. And that makes everything actually a lot easier. Gotta go. Just want to sub live and catch up via the VOD. Yeah, see you around, Justin. It's good having you in, man. I don't think I'll be live like exactly around this time tomorrow, but something close. I should be. I do want to do a morning stream and actually also a later stream as well. In any case, so now one can do it, right?
Yeah.
Or you could probably use Florina for this as well. Although Florina is busy shopping for the axes. So probably here. I'm gonna buy a door key just because I'm paranoid. Probably 4 pure waters, I believe. And I purchased 6 steel bows earlier. I'm actually gonna purchase another 3. I think 9 steel bow. If you're here, you might as well just buy 4. Actually, just buy to the rescue. You're gonna get an ocean seal for the next time you have to shop anyway.
Okay.
If I go this way, I think I'll probably get bonked. Just kill this with steel bow. And yeah, like any flunky I think can get up there. Get Oleg over the wall. I don't know if Silverlance would have one round of that. Like, okay, so if we, say we drop Fa here, right? Okay. Like, suppose we do drop Fa here. When was I bought it? What's the more expensive per month it is? Wait, seriously? That's so funny. Tell Twitch. Are you doing that on a mobile or on desktop? I know mobile users get overcharged. In like every app that has charges. A plus 5. I wouldn't have actually one rounded Oleg. I would have had to use Divine Stone. I would have got to use Divine Stone.
Sure.
You're going through 23, right?
No, this is my last chapter. Nate takes over now.
And I know the timer is running. Oh my goodness, bro. I think Power Minute is good enough. Check your notes. 1-8 split. Okay, ducks. I like it. Ooh, beautiful. If you want to join call, I'd absolutely have you, Nate. Okay, what happens here? Give all your crap back. Actually, that's not even true. I pretty much only need her, right? I don't need layer or anything, do I?
Hello?
What's up, Mr. Nate?
Hello?
For the numbers in Anarchy for... Wow. Speaking of Anarchy, that channel's gonna go away soon. Because... I'm not gonna do the Discord age verify thing. Which means I won't have access to that channel on my own server. Indian.
Yeah.
Anything else? I remember, what's it called? Let me see your map. Okay, there it is. Okay, so, yeah, with the rescue, there was something to do. And then I remember you saying it's actually very, very easy to get, what's his name, Heath? I agree. I'm gonna try to get Heath.
I wouldn't do it if we don't draft him. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's honestly all around slower, but I didn't do anything with rescue, actually. I didn't find a rescue variation of this at all.
I think I did Thera here, and I, just went south and did the rescue on Ninian,
Yeah.
and then that way I got, like, more... no. Fiona was here. So Fiona would go onto this tile, get danced from north. And...
Makes sense.
Actually, you just need to get here. The main point is
I was
you
doing
can
it.
kill this wyvern.
Yeah, I was doing it in 3 to 4 turns anyway. I was like, I don't know if rescuing would save that much time. I do one shorter than what you're currently doing.
Oh, right, done. Gotta dance. Okay, carry all down, shaman hacks. Up Alpha, yep, makes. Go south. Isadora, night rescue.
You literally just move here just to get closer to Isadora with the cursor.
Absolutely. Oh, that's so funny. And then that makes sense. And this is 5 down, right? Yes, okay. The Isadora picking up Night Strat are always very creative.
I do it just so Ninian doesn't die. I don't think it's actually necessary, but I was like, sure, why not just block that hole?
We don't have the Light Rune. We didn't recruit Wrath, right? So... I do think Rebecca still has my longbow as well. That's actually very important. I actually, like, strongly need that longbow.
I experimented a lot with going to the right and indoors, especially since the Wyvern's going to go, but every time it just came up slower than just going down.
Yeah. Like, the Wyverns are going to interrupt you anyway, right? Oh, yeah. I guess if you go right, the Wyverns will probably still attack you over attacking Fa. Because I
like, things would get holed up. Oh, you forgot to move Lynn. Oops. Oh well. You're supposed to end the turn on Lynn, so next turn you can just smash A to get Hawkeye.
Okay. Alright, I'll carry.
Yep, right there.
Well, then one needs to take all of Isadora's items. Really?
You don't necessarily need to do that. This is more for the Heath variation, but I guess it's nice in case the Armor Knight dies,
Wait,
so she can tank.
The Heath variation does this, though?
Heath variation, she goes left and Fa comes down, but
I'm gonna...
I think I wrote down the...
I'm kinda curious how the Heath...
No. One up, one left. From that position. So, like, yeah, right there. And then you want to do Isadora. No, you need Isadora first. Isadora goes one right. Drop a little right, and then move one down left of Fa. Yeah, and then Ninian goes to the position that's like in between the two, like No, first you take all the items from Isadora. That way she becomes bait for an enemy later on, and then you dance Fa, and Fa moves like 2 down. You can technically do more, but in case the carry misses a kill, it's safe just to move 2 down.
Down is
Yep.
fine in any case.
And then there's Heath.
Let's see.
And then because Isadora now has no items, that fighter right there is going to be attracted to Isadora.
Makes sense. So Fa needs to like 5 get danced and then 5, and she's in range of the Heath.
It's 4 dance 5. You only need 9, and then what I do afterwards is I only do this if we drafted Heath, so Heath goes ahead and rescues the Indian, and that dissuades the fighter from going for him. And then worst comes to worst, an Indian has to, or Fa has to use 1 Divine Stone on this fighter down here if the carry misses the kill on enemy phase.
Looking pretty solid. I mean, for this Fiona is also just like insane.
Is Ninian at risk of like a single combat death? Like, could he rescue Fa?
Heath
Yeah.
could rescue Fa. Yeah, I didn't really mess around with it too much. But yeah, this also works.
Oh yeah, just block Ninian Isadora.
Yeah, just full block, right?
Perfect.
Whatever.
1 less Divine Stone usage.
Yeah, we should have a lot going into the later parts of the game. I have about 40 more minutes, by the way, before I gotta go.
Cool.
Here. Ah! Let's...
This one is the one where I think I have a lot of improvement, but I think the first 2 turns are pretty good.
Take a look. 23. Carry, jab, killer X. Oh, from...
Just use bows. This was more for... I think bows should be fine.
What was
Killer
the,
Axe, though, you just need to be able to take out something while holding forward for a turn.
Gotcha, okay.
That's more why I had the Killer Axe. Steel bow might work, though.
Who's the deploy? Just Dancer?
Yep, like that. And then you want to go to...
Oh, 1 sec.
You need to move the unit on the map also.
Gotcha.
Yeah, move her there. Yep, perfect.
Okay.
And then I don't know if I changed the notes, but Fa's first move is going to be 1 up, 1 right instead of 2 up. I don't remember if I changed that.
Spot here.
Yeah, for turn 1. That will save the combat animation and make the mage move correctly.
Okay.
Deploy.
So, Horse Rescue, Kanto 2 West. And they don't get danced from here, right?
Nope.
Okay, you don't need to do the horse thing if you rescue here, take dance.
Well, I was just gonna have her do something next turn, which is why I had her move 1 up, 1 left.
Oh, you need her here, okay. Let's see what you were doing then.
It also gets a lot of enemy phase kills, which helps with next turn. Ooh, you might have moved 1 too many. We'll see.
I may have one as well now.
No, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
What was the thing
I
you
would
were...
do 2. I don't. 3's probably fine. Oh wait, no. You
That
do
was-
need 2 because of we'll see.
Okay. I did 3, you're right. You wrote 2 and I did 3. That's my mistake.
The Fiona movements will be a little different, but it should generally still work with them.
Southeast talk, or current square. Oh, Fiora takes the horse, okay.
Never had him go down there before. That's interesting.
I mean, that might have been because of my Fiona, or his dwarf, or whatever it is,
Yeah.
the woman. I forget her name. Let me move her to the correct place.
It might be because she has a 1-2 range weapon also. Usually, when I was doing Killer Axe, it was 1 range only.
Oh.
Oh, lucky.
I guess I should use that then.
It's guaranteed next turn. I set up the rig for the Ocean State.
Oh, true, because you enter the dance menu. Bro, even worth 1 point? Maybe. You could just not get Arkin. Burl's okay, actually, I think. Yeah, maybe the mage is avoiding the 2 range. Is it very important that he's there as opposed to the other one?
Not particularly. I mean, he has to get picked off somehow, so usually I was just setting it up to make sure that they all ran into the carry. It's slightly annoying for Fiora, but as long as he dies, it shouldn't be too bad.
Is that mage of the place I put Fiona last turn? Okay, I'm curious what you do with the dancer here, actually.
It's mostly to set up Fiora so she can like get to where she needs to go.
That makes sense.
So usually that mage is like a lot higher up.
That makes sense. Oh, I already got the Ocean Seal.
Usually that's the safe tile, that's why I go there. But with this, we'd probably need like a 1 range that would 1 round. I'm not sure.
Okay, here's what I propose. Here's what I've been doing. Yes is correct. Okay. So the mage attacks the square that you had put there on, so... I propose there into... Here. Should have the result. And I guess, like, if you need the Killer Axe, then yeah, I believe it. Let me think about if this is a good time to use the here. I think it probably is.
I don't know what's necessary. I mean, if you can rig it like this, it won't, because, like, it's, like, out of the range now. That mage will never go there.
Yeah, so...
And yours is probably better because it makes it so the carry doesn't have to be way down for that first run.
Also, the mage dies, so...
Mine's less movements overall, but yours is probably more optimal for consistency.
Perhaps. Actually, yeah, I didn't do the dance on turn 1, right? I guess I don't do the dance on turn 2, I guess, to be fair. Like, now Fiora can, like, give the stuff to Fa. You can just give away her 2 things. I don't know what... I mean, maybe they just, like, go here.
The difference... the problem is Fiora still can't fly out because those 2 mages, but... She'll still have to wait a turn, but it'll be next turn she's good to fly. I mean, you could probably just pick up my strat from turn 2, and it'll just stay the same. I would just go left.
Yeah, these guys are harder.
Yeah. Well, the guys from the top will come down and suicide themselves.
Okay, are these guys not still alive on your variation, though?
They'll die next turn.
Yes.
And Fiora is usually... Have Fiora sit left of the 10. Yeah. Just have her sit there and then move the carry left, and then everything should be done.
Yes.
And usually they can only move 2 left, but Fiona can move 3. But even then, she just player phases the mage next turn, and then everything's clear for Fiora to fly away.
Does Silver Knight really have different terrain data on desert?
I know Lowen could only move 2 left. It might have been because of the movement I did. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Either way, it's about the same.
Yeah, I mean, I miss a Cav and a Nomad, right?
Yeah.
The Archer is more important, but or the Mage is rather.
I stay one more right just to kill the those 2 on enemy phase, and then I kill the mage on player phase.
That's way better. Yeah, your way's better. Silver Knight have Nomad movement. That's a good question.
The one thing that happens is if either of those horses go into healing AI, you need to kill them, or it's gonna be a big pain later.
There's a fort here, right?
Yeah, they run up and then they run left, and it gets very annoying.
Okay. So let's see here. This guy.
Yeah, Fiora can just kind of start to move towards the Phyllis Might now. Or Body Ring, I don't know which one to get first, but Phyllis Might is probably better. Phyllis Might's on the rib cage, I believe, and then yeah,
Yes.
it's on that rib. No, it's I do the rib cage.
Oh, you do on it.
I
Okay.
do right on it. And then Body Ring is like to the. I'll point out when we get there.
Body ring is, I think.
No, down, down more, and then right a little bit. Go up a little bit. Yep, right there.
Oh, I thought this was a Luna, but a Luna drops from the Shaman here. Okay, I was confused. Yeah, the Luna Shaman that Pen just killed. That's what I was looking for down there. It was under there. Okay, get you out of here.
She's completely fine to just stand there, but yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Place
your
I had
variation-
her.
yeah, mine's more over. I forgot.
alright, good luck, Pent.
Yep,
Pent
and
does.
then we just Pent doesn't mess up, and then we get a quicker clear.
Yeah, no.
immediately.
Hope Pent doesn't just like do something very silly, right?
That's why I hate my variation of this. It feels so luck based.
Yeah, I mean you're so busy picking up the items, right? So.
I mean, it's more just navigating Fiora without her getting hit and dying. But yeah. This turn, usually the archer would die because I have enough movement because I'm 1 space left of you, but
Mhm.
you're 1 off from being able to get the Phyllis Might.
I think that has
So
something
you
to do
need-
with the fact that I killed different people.
Yeah, it's the order you did it because I'm usually like more left than you, so I'm able to kill that archer that turn. But it doesn't matter. I usually wait for at least one of the bosses to die before I go for the Phyllis Might anyway. And then I can control it when the chapter ends with the 2 archers that are down there.
Yeah, this is good enough. Do that. You've seen this Fiona, right? It has like actually silly stats.
Yeah, no, it's insane.
Okay, so last time went full move. I actually don't want to do that this time.
Yep, that's perfect. And then just make sure she sits left of center.
And she wants to be here, right?
Yep. You don't even need, we can technically just not deploy Merlinus since you can probably give the items to Fa, but I guess it keeps the inventory cleaner if you just do this.
Yeah, it's a bit easier. Excited for Slay the Spire too? Yeah. I'm gonna wait until after the draft to play it. So I know it comes out like actually literally this moment, I'm pretty sure. It's out.
Shit.
I'm gonna wait a sec. Like 5 minutes ago it released, I'm pretty sure.
I gotta go.
See your numbers?
Nah. Been a bit later this afternoon.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Alright, you just kill the mage with the carry. Yeah, just 2 left, kill it. And then I have Fiora sit above the carry.
That makes sense, okay.
And then from here, I think I move the carry to left, move Fiora to left, and then I play it by how Pent does from the rest.
Yeah, I know sometimes you gotta like pick up Pent and like drop him somewhere because he's misbehaving.
That's when the horse is going to healing AI, and I just decided, yeah, we're just not. Don't worry about that anymore. She's one off.
Where was she? Okay, I put her here, right?
No, yeah, you're right. I usually wait another turn.
I see.
I move I move Fiona 2 over, then I would move Fiora 2 over, and then I get the Village Might next turn.
Okay. I guess we get an Eclipse.
Yeah. I usually have to wait for Pent to kill one of them. And then I can control the end of the map with Fiona. So if we want Body Ring, I would run away with Fiona this turn, like one square off.
You can go here to get it, right?
I just go one left.
That's true.
Oh, Body Ring?
No, Pillow's Might.
Yeah, Pillow's Might just go one left. That ribcage is what I usually aim for.
And then Body Ring, you just go like here or something?
One up. Right there, yeah.
Chapter won't end this turn, so...
No, it won't, yeah. I'd only delay it. You can probably kill him. I don't...
Well, hopefully...
Only time you would need to run away is if, I think, Pent crits him.
Yeah. I'm a bit worried for Pent's safety here. But in this spot, I really just kind of want to pick up Pent.
He doesn't usually... the only chance he dies is, like, it's
right.
Pretty small from what I can see. But yeah, I think there needs to be, like, both... He has to miss the boss last turn, and then both bosses have to, like, hit him pretty badly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but if you kill one boss, I think he's safe from there. Almost guaranteed.
Okay.
Alright, and then you just kind of... Yeah, you just move in and take the hit from the mage, because she'll live. And, clear chapter later. One up, one left. One up, one left.
I'm gonna see where this is, because if I go here, then I can win now. I'm gonna check out where is the zone. Oh my goodness. I gotta go to Serenez for it. I forget it's not on
one
wide.
down from Nate's square, but not one down, one right.
Okay, so it's these four. Right.
Yeah.
I think if I go here, then... Oh yeah, this mage will die to Pent, and then this one will go here, and then Pent kills it. So I'm actually fine.
Yeah.
Should have believed you. There we go. What if that even goes on Fiona ever?
If somehow continues, I just fly away with Fiora at this point, and just... Whatever happens, happens.
Makes sense. I mean, Pent surely, if he doesn't get knocked into healing, I should just kill this mage. Right?
At this point, Pent is like, Pent just doesn't lose.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's nothing that can kill him. The only bad thing is if one of the reinforcements somehow get out of his vision, he won't run at him.
Apis drops on the carry, surely.
Yep, that's what I do. I should probably put my menuing in here. There's a few things I do. So I go, yeah, do that, and then Fog picks up the. I usually get the Knight's Crest and sell that also. Yeah.
25k should be enough, I will say.
And then Ninia needs to take the Grace from.
For the Philomite.
To trade. Yeah.
Oh, wrong
trade.
Pegasus.
Yep. And then Fiona's inventory needs to be specific. And then deploy Wallace or Isadora, one of them.
I do have Isadora.
And if you want to save a Divine Stone use, you need to deploy the other one, but...
Will we get to save a Divine
I
Stone
haven't
use?
tried that, so you're going to be experimenting with that.
Well, what's her inventory need to be?
It's... I think she can mostly do bows. I would give her the Silver Lance just in case.
For, guy up top?
Yeah, Pure Water.
Oh, she's a Pure Water? Okay.
Yeah.
What about Vulner Elixir? Because I have two.
I usually end up not needing to heal, but Elixir probably would be nice.
I'm like a little paranoid about this, so I think I might actually just Elixir. We actually have so many with the Wallace one, so... Pretty good.
Wallace is going to take Fa's spot if you want to do that. Otherwise, if we're fine with using like one Divine Stone, then you can just undeploy either Wallace or Isadora.
Yeah, let's see what it was. Okay, so this is like your no flyer variation, right? So
If we're just that's the no geeks variation. No flyers for Praise Beast. This never uses a flyer ever.
okay, I did find something here that used a flyer, and it was like pretty reasonable. I don't.
This is very quick. I get 4 turns and I grab everything. I would have Isadora a little more over.
I think there wasn't. I think like the next best spot. Oh, she doesn't even have stuff.
She doesn't need stuff technically, but I'd be a little scared of her dying.
Oh,
If she's not killing. Just any lance should work. Then Wallace needs just like 1 silver lance use.
Why it doesn't have everything? Yeah, the Glazers are in shambles. Be fine. She doesn't need range, right? Need a jab. I'll get
No.
one anyway.
She's killing 2 wyverns and 2 merms, or 2 fighters or whatever. Move Isadora like a little more right. Yeah,
Oh, she's
that's
going
fine.
like this way.
You see that forest? It's like 1 down left of that here. Yeah, she's just gonna sit there.
Okay, interesting. Oh,
And Wallace in a good position. I don't know if Wallace can do what Fa does. No, he can't. Try swapping Wallace and the carry. I'm sorry, I've never done like no Fa variation before. This is the first time.
yeah, 2 secondary. But Ninian does
If
need
you
to be there, right?
That should work as long as the carry can get to where they need to go. The turn on, but yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, if the carry's
then
getting
just
danced, then they
replace-
can.
Put Wallace like right underneath that fighter. He can technically kill him. Actually, I usually have the carry kill him, but he can do it if he wants. All right, perfect. That works. Then have the carry go 1 left, 1 down.
There?
Right there. Yep. And then have Ninian. Yep. No, that's fine. Ninian's about to dance him.
Pure water or no?
Not yet. No. They usually kill. Well, you can pair water, I guess. Yeah. Ninian goes there, dances him. They usually kill that fighter for Fa, and then they're gonna go up. Right. No, 1 down. 1 down. It's important to kill that guy there. No. I usually pair water here because you're now in range of bolting.
Okay. Why not one up here? Do you remember what happens? Or
Because you see that fighter over there? He's gonna be in out of range and go 1 more up.
Merc? Okay.
Yep, Merc, my bad.
Right.
And then just gonna sit in that forest. Yep. And then I guess just run away with Fa. I don't know too. She's usually not there. You can sit there, but if you sit on the forest, then you'll have 2 waves of 2 versus 1 wave of 4.
Makes sense.
And then from there, you can just do the exact same thing, replacing Fa with Wallace.
Okay. If you have a flyer, what do you do?
I just don't use them. The strat is like so like fast and like safe already. I don't really see any reason to like go with a flyer.
Isadora's got it, I guess. I looked a bit sketchy.
There's another wyvern call. There's another wyvern coming, so she does need to kill that one, but she can also technically run away because that wyvern's been successfully distracted, which was the whole goal.
They just need to not go for Ninian. Is the
Yeah, because if nothing's in range, yeah, right there's fine. That's where you want to sit. You want to distract that.
I think I want to be
No,
one
you
short.
want to distract that guy so you can sit on top of them so that group of 3 doesn't fly up.
You mean?
If you want to attack his Linus from the top so that group of 3 doesn't come over.
Oh, so I do or do not want to be in this ring. Okay, which square do you want me to go to?
The one that's 1 up left of the sage, yeah, because that way the hero comes over, and then that leaves an opening on the top
Okay.
for you to.
If you go here, then do the heroes come over?
I think that's out of their range.
Okay, if that's true, then I actually don't mind here in order to just be able to attack him directly next turn. Then it will be.
You are on a time limit, and that's usually why I do that to like initiate things faster. Because if you don't finish this by turn 6, then there's a lot of reinforcements.
Well, no, I get the same turn is the point. Like this is my turn 2, and then my turn 3 is attacking Linus, right? Your turn 3 is also attacking Linus.
Yeah.
It's just fighting one fewer hero.
The thing is, they won't move if you sit there, and then you'll have to fight those wyverns also, which I guess isn't the end of the world, but usually I switch over to Silver Lance so I can hit them. This was mostly to preserve some Silver Lance uses.
Gotcha.
And then, yeah, Fa can just run away, and then Isadora just needs to make sure she doesn't die. She can do, like...
Just get the kill.
There's another wyvern coming, but yeah. And then Wallace is gonna go.
Oh, whoops.
We're gonna be off by turn, but that's fine.
I have a save state, so I can just load that later. I'm curious what happens on the next turn, though, is the point. Golly, I've like never one-rounded that guy.
I haven't either. Usually, I like underspeeding them because then they can like kind of clog everything up, and then I only get like one hit.
Okay.
You just like sit on top. No, from the top is usually what I do. I guess 2 range works. I'm not used to 2 range. I usually just Silver Lance them from the top.
I see. And typically the carries are like not killing in 2 rounds of combat, right? That's why you want to do.
Yeah, that's why I do it.
Okay.
It's actually better if they don't, because he doesn't switch off the Silver Sword if they aren't doubling for some reason, but he does if they do double.
Okay. But in any case, like for most carries, you're not killing them in the 2 rounds of combat, so
I
you
would
go
also
here.
not attack this turn because we're behind a turn.
I'll just load the save state and do the correct.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, where's he go?
He goes up left. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep, just hold that there. Wait. And then Ninian's going to come up right behind him, and Nini, Phil's might. Yep, right there.
Yeah, that should definitely do it.
And then,
This hasn't visited the Reaver shop yet.
nope, we get there in 2 turns.
Okay.
We get the Maltet next turn, and then right before we kill the boss on the final turn, we visit the shop.
Okay, Dex. Okay, and then we enemy phase, player phase, the Linus, right?
Yeah, you need another turn, so make sure you don't kill him this enemy phase.
Gotcha. Because my combat is so amazing, I'm just not even gonna fight him at all.
Yeah, that makes sense. And we are fine. The reinforcements are very far off.
Gotcha. Very good. After this, I'll show you what I came up with a flyer. Which there's only 3 Astros flyers at this point. Okay.
Oh wait, not yet, not yet. Yeah. Just right there. Yeah, just move like 3 right, and then dance, and then you're good.
Go to shopping, cool. Guess Isadora could actually use Landscaper. I got rid of. Oh, I didn't get the Durandal, but I have Isadora. Whoops. Okay, I didn't even realize that. Okay. Yeah, then get out of here. Maybe I should have got Durandal. Would have been nice for Isadora to have something. We'll turn up to Armad's rank, right? Well, this is like D rank axes. Golly, ugh, actually terrible. Okay, makes sense. I'll save this real quick. I'll show you what I came up with for flyer.
Is this base flyer, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I don't think they do combat. I could... How about this? I'll do it with Florina.
Alright.
Um,
I'm guessing it just, like, speeds up, like, the whole shopping process.
yeah, I think I get out in 3 turns as well.
Okay, so that's a little faster. Yeah.
Well, I have the opportunity to get out in 3 turns, rather. It depends if you're good enough for it, right?
Mhm.
I think I do still need a secondary, though. But,
I was happy just get like a 4-turn with like carry plus whatever flunky you have.
I'm trying to remember where the tile is. I see the tile now. And this guy, 1 round, you know, when she get down. So maybe Florina can't do it. Base. You do need to be able to survive a turn of combat against him while you're carrying someone.
Mm. I mean, it's unlikely we'll be doing this with Florina anyway, so Fiora is probably better.
Let me try. What if it's
Okay.
fine, you know? It's also just having a secondary, like, run up and hit him. That's possible.
Mhm.
Actually, needs to be this guy anyway. She has 4 defense. This is going to be 10 by 2. Does kill. He does double, right? He has 11 AS. He has... She's gonna be 5. Yeah. And this guy actually kill Ninian. Yeah, he actually can't kill Ninian, so... Let me show you what it is with Heath. How about that? Instead of,
I'm guessing Fiora can do this also. Is this going to be Heath exclusive?
let me check Fiora. Yeah, she's fine. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, she's fine.
Good.
He made it a lance for survivability, but she can do it. In any case, let me put the guys there. Okay, cool. It starts off the same way.
Mhm.
Where do you... I'm trying to remember where I put this guy. Oh, here in the pure water, right?
Where I put him or where you
This is the wrong cav.
I put him like 1 down from you, but that's because I usually have my person a little shorter because they kill that fighter turn 1.
Yeah, I also had the wrong cav. Whoops. Wrong unit. So here, right?
That's where I put him, yeah.
Actually, probably fine.
I honestly don't even know if the pure water is necessary, but I just do it because safety.
On this Fiona, absolutely not. And then Claw just starts running.
Honestly, I think most carries can usually like be fine with the bolting, especially since it's only 1 hit, and it's usually better because if you, especially on a non-bow carry, you have to like javelin the pirate, and if you miss, then it slightly messes up the next turn. You won't be able to get in range of the hero, but it's like, so it's like less damage from bolting or more consistency with the pirate.
Yeah.
Oh, you distracted the hero?
I just go
You
past
probably
it.
could have gone more up then, but yeah. With the carry, because the whole reason I have the carry sit there is to hit that fighter, but if you're not worried about him, you could probably sit more up.
Yeah. I think being able to attack the Sage from this square is just very good.
Mhm.
So I don't know where he decides to go when he's like choosing his movement. But that's it basically. And then so this is if you have somebody strong enough to like kill Linus in the 1 turn, then this will get you out of here in a turn. Golly, dude. Because what
Okay.
happened is Heath will just buy and then Kanto somewhere.
I think it depends on how well the carry's doing, obviously. But yeah,
Yeah, and the
I'd probably
Flyer's in stealth mode right now, right? So
I'd probably just Poyo Flunky for that bottom still, though. Just in case things go bad, so Fa doesn't have to accidentally do combat.
yeah, I'll see how close she is to doing combat, how many turns it is until it happens. Could be fine. Take a look. If Merlin's there, it's probably okay. Okay,
Oh,
so
that's a good point.
we can do that, right?
Mhm.
So let's buy the Reavers. Oh, that's the Steel Lance. Whatever. And this is where, because my Fiona's amazing. Oh my god, she even leveled skill this time. Okay. Yeah, because the Fiona's
That's
amazing, I just
insane.
kill.
Yeah.
That's-
Usually a carry's doing about 20 there, not 20 by 2.
Yeah. Yeah, this Fiona's a bit nuts. I'm trying to think, is there a way to like get the Maltat over? I mean,
Does she need it?
if it's how much more might is the Maltat anyway?
It's more, but usually I find with like Silver Lance is like usually more than enough.
Yeah.
Silver Lance isn't doing the job, then the carry's already screwed. Okay, that's insane.
Sure thing, okay. This is the we can practice with amazing stats, Fiona, apparently.
This is the if we are like destroying the competition strat.
Yeah, no.
Alright, we get to see Isadora Wallace only Crazed Beast.
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually gonna pass the files to you because I actually gotta go.
Okay, that's fair.
But this should be good. Anyways, where is this? Let me find somebody to raid. Where am I? Go to Twitch. Everyone who have like, oh, this is my other account. Hold on, I need to log off. Okay, finally, I'm logged into my Twitch account. Everyone's playing Slay the Spire too? Okay. You're one of them. There we go. What a guy doing Hector hard mode, why not? Could be a fun time. Anyway, you guys were an excellent audience. Please be an equally excellent audience when you show up to this person MMM96 stream. Should be a fun time. Anyway, guys, let me do the Excellent Discord as well. That'll be the promotions, and I'll see you all later. I will be live tomorrow morning as well, and also tomorrow evening. Just some more practice runs of this. But it'll be great. I'll see you around there. And the race is, of course, Saturday. See you, boys. Bye-bye.
Thanks.